Oh, Lychee, I have made terrible mistake. I started playing Genshin. The gameplay is fine, but God, do I hate the characters. I'm just like, please stop talking. Please. And then I was like, okay, let me try another language. And it's like even more annoying. And I'm like, oh no. How can people play this? Can I just punt Paimon to the moon, please? I don't like Paimon, and I don't like the first, the Fire Knight girl that you run into. I haven't gotten much farther in, but like their voices, it's not their personalities. I mean, the Paimon referring to itself in the third person or whatever is annoying as all get out, because that's not how you, if you're referring to yourself in the third person, right? You only swap out I or me for she's sweet, but I don't like her voice actress. It's not the personality I don't like of Amber, it's her voice. It's so high pitched to me that it's like either she's 8 or this is the most grating voice I have ever heard. Now, again, with me being emotionally distraught for the last few days, I could just be hyperly sensitive, which is what I'm trying to go with. I'm like, it might just be me, I'm going to keep trying it. I do like the collecting and stuff, and like that it's basically anime. The stress with that other situation with the friends group I keep talking about or whatever. I have rejection sensitivity dysphoria. So it makes anytime I have a falling out or something with a friends group, it makes me physically ill. So for the last 4 days, the entire time I've been stressing about it, I've been waking up and throwing up every night and not able to eat, and it's been kind of rough. All because of narcissistic tendencies, which unfortunately, if you have the rejection sensitivity dysphoria, you are incredibly susceptible to people like narcissists. They basically threaten you with other types of ignoring you and stuff, knowing that it physically hurts you, and it's a long thing. And the stupid thing about it is I brought it up to my wife. I was like, I think I have this. She's like, I've known this since we've been together. I just do my best that you don't have to suffer through that. And I'm like, but why wasn't I told? It's one of those finding out that you have brown eyes and you thought you had blue your whole life, and you're just like, wait, what? It threw me off so hard that she just knew. She's like, yeah, of course you do. And I'm just like, my whole life. Really? Sorry, I'm back. I realized I didn't have a drink. I have a water, but I wanted something with a little bit of caffeine in it. And that's the thing. There's so many things about ADHD and autism and stuff that we haven't really found out till the last 5 years or whatever. And it's all this weird stuff I've dealt with my whole life is just part of that. And I'm like, oh, okay, so I'm not broken. It's just all tied together. That feels a little better, actually, to be straight honest with you. I'm not broken. That's just how it is. Oh, okay. That just means I have to work around it. That's fine. A small hurdle. Okay. Me thinking I'm going crazy. Not great. Yeah. So we're going to do a little bit more ReFantazio today and go from there. Now, I know outside of us, everybody's kind of over. Ooh. I'm so excited about 2 things coming out on the 6th. like, oh God, I'm sidetracking all over the place. Okay, the original thing with my model, she's updating the tracking. So this thing where I like look too far to the side is supposed to be fixed. Like here, when I like look up and the tracking breaks, like it breaks my mouth too. Like I can't track any of it. You see that? Like I'm talking and nothing's working. I'm only looking up like 20 degrees. Like it's not even that much. On my tracking software, it actually shows that you can still see my face, just the rigging breaks. But a new extra feature, it's going to track my shoulders. So I can move my shoulders back, forwards, and up and down and like shrug and stuff. Like it's a new she's already attached it to her rigging, like to her main model, and she's going to attempt to attach it to this because allegedly it's really easy to do. So I'm kind of excited about being able to like I do a lot of like movements with my arms and stuff like all the time. It's to the point where like I've thought about getting 3D rigging just because of how much I kind of flail my arms around when I talk, right? I get like really animated and like kind of all over the place, and my rigging doesn't support that. I have to be like kind of slightly more slow and methodical. So the reaction time is supposed to be increased. Accuracy is supposed to be increased a little bit, and I can move my shoulders and stuff. And I'm like, my model is going to bug out so hard. I move so much that my rigging is just going to explode. I'm so excited. But like, I know the first like 3 days is going to be nothing but a buggy mess. And I'm like, oh, well, she has a bunch of commissions to finish first. So I think she said most likely we won't see that till January finished. But like when the holiday seasons come up anyway, you kind of have like drop off of streamers and viewers. So it's like, it's not. I know so many people doing debuts and stuff in January that's kind of ridiculous, which unfortunately is also a terrible time if you're like a big channel, because ad revenue basically ends on the 1st. Like no sponsors or anything want to do anything for the first like 3 months of the year, because they're trying to save money rolling into like financial statements when it rolls over to quarter 1. So it's one of those like, well, December's over, there goes all the cash. Good luck. What is this song? Kind of a bop. Super Mario Bros. Theme by the New York Symphony Orchestra. Oh gosh, my rigging broke so much because I got so excited. Okay, speaking of symphonies. Oh, speaking of symphonies, Stardew Valley has a concert going around. They have a whole symphony orchestra doing Stardew Valley music. Let me see if I can. What'd I do? There we go. Aha. Nope. I didn't do it. Yeah, it's called the Symphony of Seasons. A 35-piece orchestra. Shows start November 25th. And it's starting over in Seattle, Washington? Wait, that's confusing because that says August. Oh, for next year. It's next year. Okay. The tickets started selling on the 25th. The concerts are next year. So it's the first concert in the US is Seattle, Washington on August the 30th, 2025. And it's hitting all over the place, like places in Kentucky, Richmond, Minneapolis, Knoxville, Tennessee, Dallas, Austin, a lot of the bigger venues. Unfortunately, they're also doing like Honolulu, which normally they don't get anything. Like Honolulu and Alaska normally miss out on any sort of tour dates, but yeah, they're going there as well. There's 5 stops in Canada, 4 in Asia, and 8 Australia, New Zealand, and then another like 12 in Europe. And I'm just like, is there also going to be a Netflix special and all? Because sometimes they do that, right? But they have like the they're gonna have like gameplay running in the background as the orchestra like plays each scene. There's like merch and a bunch of stuff that goes with it, and like, it's so cool. I love that like this game started as one dude making it, and he passion project so hard that he became a multi-millionaire for being creative. And that just like, when I saw the symphony thing, I really did tear up a bit. I'm like, way to go, man. You got it. Because that's a big deal for like an indie team now was so successful and the music is so loved that they have a concert. Like, blows my mind. And then I'm all over the place. The two games we're supposed to be getting on the 6th, kind of exciting, maybe just for me. Okay, so I'm clearly a variety streamer, right? I kind of jump all over the place. The only reason I've stuck with Metaphor for so long is all of you guys telling me you like the sound of my voice, and I'm like, okay, well, this has a lot of reading, but not too much reading, so okay, we'll compromise, and I'll just read a bunch to you guys, right? But we have Marvel Rivals, which is basically a hero shooter like Overwatch with Marvel characters. Spider-Man, Punisher, Captain America, like going 5v5. I think it's 5v5. It might be 6v6 actually. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't get into the beta last. That goes live at like 11 Eastern on the 5th. So I'm saying the 6th because I'm not doing that. I'm not staying up to play Marvel Rivals. I have kids. Like, I can't. Like, I already get no sleep because they just wake up whenever they feel like it. And Path of Exile 2. So that yesterday was it started like, I think a little bit before or right when I got off stream. They started, actually I do want to say it was right when I got off stream because I rated out who you said, and then I opened another you can have, you know, like view 2 people and it counts that you're watching both streams. So I opened that one, and I actually stayed in there till like, I think right till he rated out, because I forgot my PC was on and I came back and I'm like, oh man, still in this channel. So yeah, I lurked in that dude's channel for hours because I completely forgot I was in there. But Path of Exile had a dev talk yesterday, and it was supposed to be from 3 to 5. It ran till almost 8 o'clock. It was the longest dev talk. They went so in depth. The game looks like really complicated, but they're like, okay, like take a deep breath. This looks like a lot, but this is, they showed like early game, mid game, and late game, and all this stuff you can do. And it was like so much information. And I'm like, I don't think I'm smart enough for this, please. But allegedly, they're going to like spoon feed you all the new stuff. So it's like, yes, here are your abilities, but you can only really use this part of it for now. In 5 levels, when you do this main story quest, here's a little bit more that explains how it works. And then like 5 levels from there, okay, now this is how you upgrade your gear. Now 5 levels from there, now this is how you augment your gear. And I'm like, okay, if we're spreading it nice and out, I might be able to figure it out. But like, you want to see something scary, hold on. Let me grab a window real quick. This, not this. This is Inception, so don't worry about that. This is the skill tree for Path of Exile. Every single one of these little dots is a skill point you can put in. each one of these has like a passive, a different ability attached to it, one that changes like the entire way your whole character works. And you have to navigate this and make a class. So, and this is just one aspect of making a character. I'm mildly intimidated. Oh, wait, hold up. I don't have you on today. There we go. The my heart tracker was still on, and it's yeah. It does no, it looks like a dust ball. If you zoom far enough out, it looks like someone sneezed and they like captured it with a high sensitivity camera. When you zoom all the way in, it's like a full like oh gosh, I've got a 30-inch monitor. No, I think it's like 27.5 or whatever because of the way ratios work, and it makes it run faster, and it's a gaming monitor. Meh. Even with that, I actually can't view the entire skill tree on one screen. I can view the entire skill tree on one screen when I put it on my 70-inch TV. I can properly view it on my 70-inch TV when I full screen it. It's too much, man. It's too much. My brain sometimes be soft. I'm a VTuber for a reason. Nothing in this head, nothing in this noggin. Only yap, all distraction. That is ridiculously big. Yes, perfectly summed up. I look at it and I'm just like, it makes my model look like it's moving because I forgot I added a wind effect. So like, I'm sitting here trying to sit still, but because there was no inputs, it was making the wind effect like move my character closer to the screen. Ooh, what is this from? Oh, it's completely off script now. I'm no longer in game music. Okay. I was about to say. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that didn't fix what I wanted. This? Nope, still didn't fix it. I have to go and edit my properties. So I looked up and spoiled myself what we have coming up with Metaphor. And it's not as bad as I thought it was. We should be fine once I get a little bit more. No. Oh, what did I do? Okay. Whew. Oh, my heart. Oh, my heart. Okay. Let's just do this for a second. Main monitor. So all of this down here in OBS, like this is all the parts that make up your scene. This is the names of your scenes. And here's like my vertical stuff. I accidentally deleted this entire tab that runs my vertical stream. And I was just like, oh no. I didn't technically, I thought I deleted it. I didn't. I turned it into a box that was like the size of my necklace on the character. I made it so small, I like lost track of it. And I was just like, oh no, what did I do? Yeah, I had a mini heart attack for a second. I was just like, oh, it took so long to make. No. I can't fix that while I'm live. That's gonna take way too long. Ooh, so for this, since we're back in, oh no, I didn't save my settings on my model, so I have to like readjust myself so I'm small enough. I'll once we get into a fight, I'm gonna have to adjust it again. But for now, let's get this really cool song paused. I'm actually really loving the song, but aha, there we go. Yeah, I'm not too far in. I unlocked the glider last night. So I'm like really, really close to the beginning of the game. I unlocked the glider last night. Did the little like cutscene where you're doing the rail shooter and fighting the dragon, and then hauled it because I didn't start it till
I trust
I
this
finally
will
broke down. My
suffice.
friends are playing it on
God
Xbox
smiles upon the
because they
generous.
just added it to Xbox. So I've got like my friends that I've known for, oh God, 20 years. Man, I'm old. The friends I've known for 20 years started playing it. And they're like, come on, man. I know you don't like spending money, so don't. Just, you know, come and play. Read up on how to pull characters for free, and we'll go from there. Somebody was saying there's a way to flap up, and I'm like, on PC, by the way, it still shows me for some of my options. It's like press circle, press triangle, and I'm like, I'm on PC. What the? How do I press triangle? Like, yeah. The fact that you were just supposed to walk off of it, not jump. While the entire time you're trying to do that, and there's like dangerous action like flashing in the middle of your screen trying to tell you not to walk off the edge of it. But I'm just like, why is it both? I'm right there with you. I was very, very off-put a bit. Now, I want to say that to move myself, I want to adjust where my model's at to be here. I think this was high enough. I think. Let's do this as well. This, but bigger. That way it's more face cam, less shoulders. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah. You're supposed to just step off and then jump. And like the first time I was just like, this is written weird. I don't understand. And then because it kept going, it was showing me an analog stick to walk forwards, and I'm like, I don't have a controller. And then it was like, press W, no analog stick, no W. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. And I hit W and it stepped off and time froze. And then I'm like, did I break it? It threw me off so bad. Like the transfer from PlayStation over is just terrible. Just terrible. It's not good at all. Like, and that game's been out for a bit, so there's no excuse for it still showing me PlayStation controls. You know, I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be preparing for the battle with Luis. We haven't left yet. We have the trials. This is saying it's new. Did we pick up a new one? Right to rule. So we still have Barden's quest, which will actually give us the last tier of his class. Oh, look, Magla.
Well, now, what are we
I need to remember to start doing this because I did not do this at all.
Let's see.
You know, the sad thing is the one I really wanted to play was Wuthering Waves, but that's not the one that came to Xbox. And I'm like, oh, well. I don't like, I'm not super, how do I put this? I'm not super thrilled about ultra cute stuff when they do the fake cute-ifying of voices where they purposely pitch them up. Yeah, I watched a lot of Wuwa. That feels a little bit more my speed. However, I like the gathering fighting combat style of Genshin because it feels like Zelda. And, you know, that's a good formula. Breath of the Wild was an amazing game. However, I have complaints about that as well, but it's more of my own stupidity than... Oh, look, more fairies.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hey, Miss Fairy, over there with the man-child. Never seen you in these parts before, but it's nice to see more fairies in the area. Agreed. Guess the Maglafos flow is getting back to normal again. And I get a total different feeling from the priestess than I was getting before. Well, isn't that just swell? Those two look like they get along great. Fairy getting along with a person. Doesn't that ring any bells? I don't know, should it? I can hardly remember yesterday. No, not yesterday, a long time ago. Whatever. Thinking makes me tired. Should we keep moving? And just like that, they were gone. Yeah, like I've hated the Uwu voice for like ever, but not for the reason people think. I kind of like the weird talk that's used where they like edit what they're saying and whatever, because it's funny. But the tonal pitch up to me makes it sound like they're trying to be a child.
Can you see it?
And that I don't love. I don't love the concept of pretending to be a kid and trying to be sexy at the same time, or whatever Uwu is supposed to be. Like that part just kind of is like, And that's what I get from Paimon, is an adult pretending to be a kid while trying to be overly cutesy and affectionate. And I'm just like, everything. I get that she's supposed to be a child, but isn't she also a spirit? I don't know. The whole thing is just like, maybe once I know a little bit more, it'll be fine. But something about it just, it grates me. And when I tried to, I did a language swap on it, and that did not help. Sometimes it does, right? Like you swap to Japanese and you're like, okay, because their language is higher pitch and faster talking anyway, it's not that bad, right? Same with like Korean. There's certain voices in Korean that don't they don't sound too grating on the ear, even though they're still going for a cutesy style or whatever. But something about Paimon, man, I just want to pick Paimon to the moon and have her stay over there. And I feel bad. I'm not even that far in, and I'm like, is Paimon with us forever? Can I feed Paimon a be quiet pill? I don't. I know. The air feels a bit muggier here than it does in the ocean. Kind of makes me want to go for a swim. Yeah, it's have you played or seen anyone play Monster Hunter World? Your handler is like obsessed with food. Talks in this high-pitched, purposely cutesy voice, and is the dumbest stick on the planet. It is so frustrating. And the entire story is constantly ruined by her being an idiot. It is like the worst trope out of every side character you could ever see stuffed in one person. And like everybody in the US hates her with a passion. There's mods that make her be quiet just so you don't have to hear her talk.
Grand, isn't it?
At one point in Iceborne, the first DLC, or well, the only DLC for Monster Hunter World, at one point, enthusiastic handler or whatever they're calling her, she gets taken away, and you get a different handler that helps you on your hunts called Serious Handler, and she's still cute, but she actually does her job.
What
We
now?
got ads. She actually does her job, and she's kind of serious. And she's like, okay, let's do this. This is what you're going to need. Is there anything I can help you with? Okay, let's go. Right. And your handler is like, I don't know. I wonder how they taste. And that's all you get from like your original handler. And it's like, it's not cute. But in Japan, she is so loved that there are mods that put her in the other Monster Hunter games. She is like the most adored character in all of Monster Hunter in Japan. And over here, she's the most hated character in all of Monster Hunter. It's such a like clash of ideals, I guess. Like, it's cool that she's like, you know, really into food and whatever. It's good that they gave her like at least some personality, but then the driving plot is always she didn't listen to you and she got herself caught or almost eaten or destroyed or caught on fire, and you're just constantly saving her like a perpetuant toddler that's constantly trying to put like a penny in an outlet. Like, it is so frustrating. The rest of the game, 10 out of 10. Her, -4 out of 10. Like, if you removed her from the game, your character would have an easier life, and that's bad. And I'm getting the same like design style
What now?
from Paimon of just, we're gonna cutesy her up. She's obsessed with food. She's a dingus, and I'm just like, why do y'all think? Why does the East think this is cute? I don't.
What now?
Of course, I've always preferred the like, I don't know, caretaker characters, like the ones that are like, if they are obsessed about food, it's all about like trying to feed other people and make sure everybody else has eaten, and like caretaker mom type trope, right? I've always preferred that. I'm like, I've never understood why somebody wants
What now?
someone that acts like a child. Now, Paimon, like you said, if she, yeah, not dommy mommies. I mean, I'm not saying no. Like a girl that works out, kind of fit, kind of nice, you know. Have you ever seen somebody with the gosh, what do they call it? The anime mom haircut? The one where they have the braid that comes over their shoulder and they're just always gonna die within the first like 2 episodes. Those moms are always the ones I attach myself to. Just like, I really love her. I hope she's not gonna, oh, and she's dead. They always kill off those characters and leave out like the really annoying cutesy characters. I'm just like, can we do that the opposite way? Like, I can't.
What now?
So as far as the calendar goes, we don't have too much. I did want to go to the runner before we try this trial.
All right then.
Let's
Before
go.
I forget what I'm doing again. But yeah, people are like, oh, Junker Queen. I'm like, I don't know. I think she kind of hot. Like, is she my favorite character? No. But, I mean, I wouldn't say no. She kind of hot. It's kind of nice to have somebody that can take care of themselves, you know? Okay, so we've done Grand Trad. We haven't done this entry. Mark suggests an entry is erased and rewritten several times. From the sparse evidence I had, the clues pointed to the ritual island north of Virga. Water within the religious restrictions that outside would never venture into. There's no wonder this relic hasn't been found. If we've ever in Malnova Archipelago, we should see if we can find this relic.
All right then.
Man, that's not going to be in...
All
That's
right
not
then.
going to be in the...
Let's head there right away.
Huh.
Right. Time for
route
the old
map.
girl to shine.
I hope this is...
Now then.
It says north, and I'm really worried that it's this one.
Place. Let's see.
That it's Dragon Temple and
Just
not...
a moment.
I hope
Just
it's
a
here,
moment.
but
All right.
I have a feeling
It
it might
appears to
not
be a
be. Since
labyrinth.
we have weather,
Here's where we
though,
are now.
let's
Goodbye.
do a follow request since there's weather. Ooh, we can go see Maria. Could do that. I would much rather see Maria than... I really want to get Brigida's next quest done, but I think hers is time locked, unfortunately.
Mista.
Oh, mister, you're here. Reminds me that I have Nereus's drawing on me, and I think Maria would be happy if I gave one to her. The towering seawall drawing to
Wow.
Maria. This is the one where we went into that, like, abyss, and Hulkenberg was trying to eat the fish, like, directly through the side of the water wall. Really walked on the bottom of the sea, and the walls were waves? How did you know they weren't going to fall on you? Told Maria all about my memories I had made there. I see. So there's really a place like that outside of Grand Trad. I have nurse's drawings to show her. Let's give her another one. This is the weird gun barrel we
So
walked
pretty.
inside of. That's a pretty cave. There's so many flowers. I bet fairies live there, huh? What's that on the walls? I told Maria about all my memories I've made there. See, so there really is a place like that outside of Grand Trad.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'll ask Miss Fabian if we can hang them on the inn's walls. If I look at that picture, I'll stop feeling lonely because I can think of you on your journey. You can come back and look at them too, right? Oh, if I could just show this to him, then maybe he'll... Mister, I want to show this to that boy. That was laying on the ground over there. Do you remember him? I think he might not like me. I'm a little nervous. I want to talk to him, but I'm scared. I was able to soothe Maria's anxiety with my overwhelming tolerance. I really wish they would have kept this as compassion, because tolerance sounds a little bit like a different connotation.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. If you're here with me, I'm sure everything will be okay. I want to talk to that boy, the one that I give bread to, the other day, but he ran away as soon as he saw me. But you showed me how to be brave, so I want to try again.
Thank you.
I'm going to do my best. Someone drew one of the teeth on the wall. I don't see that boy anywhere. There's that weirdo. Hey, do you know that Parapus boy? He was laying around here before. You mean that kid who keeps digging up food out of the rubbish? What about him? You need to find him or something. Oh, there was something I wanted to show him. Oh, I know. Do you want to see it too?
This.
Isn't that picture pretty? This is what it looks like on the outside of the Capitol. Mr. Here gave it to me. He journeys to all sorts of places. I've been to a lot of incredible places in my travels. Yeah, who cares?
You know.
It's big outside of the Capitol, mister. So there's all kinds of flowers and trees nobody's seen before, and too many monsters and animals to count. But when he comes to visit me, I always learn something new. So, you want to look at the pictures with me?
Yeah.
Fine, I guess.
What?
A tree that's all red. You spilled paint on the picture or something. No, that tree really is all red. Even the air around it is all red, they said. Wait, the tree's huge, and such a thing is too big, isn't it? Not even my brother could make it up there. My brother's an expert in climbing trees. No one person's better than he is. He could climb the tallest tree in Grand Trad without breaking a sweat.
So cool.
Really? That is so cool.
You know.
Hey, girl. My name's Maria. Oh, okay. Listen, my mom told me that all the people at the Honeybee Inn were dodgy. That's why I got scared and knocked you down last time. I'm really sorry about that, Maria.
Okay.
It's okay, but if you want to make it up to me, will you be my friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's be friends.
Thank you. We became friends.
Good
Really
job.
amazing.
You did great breaking down the barriers.
Mister.
It's all thanks to you. I just showed him the pictures you gave me and we started talking.
By the way.
You know, no one knows how you feel. You don't say it out loud. But Miss Fabian's my family now and we talk about our feeling. From now on, I'm going to always say what I think. And I did that today and now I have a friend.
Thank you.
Thank you, mister. I'm saying that because I want to make sure I've told you how I feel. I can sense Maria's earnestness and the profound trust she's placed in me.
He gave me courage.
Significantly increase post-battle XP. When cooking in the Gauntlet Runner, an additional dish will be made. Look at that. Oh, there he is. Excuse me, are you okay? Are you hungry at all? I want to be friends. I brought these pictures with me and... You're different from me. I thought maybe we were the same, but we're not. You have everything. He left. He said I'd have everything, but I don't. Why is everyone so mean to him? The grown-ups call him dirty, but he's only dirty because he hasn't had a bath. He only sleeps in the graveyard because that's where no one else for him to go. He only picks through the rubbish because no one will give him anything to eat. They don't know anything about him. They don't even try to find out.
If so,
We should probably check on him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I understand him better now. I thought I was alone too, but I learned that I wasn't. So I'm going to talk to him and I won't give up.
Okay.
We can find a way to help him too. I'll ask Miss Fabian what she thinks. We can all help him together.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, mister. See you later. Come on, Brigitte. Aw. Well, at least Juna has a night mission for us. Oh, she's chilling on the runner. I did not expect that.
Hey.
I wonder when the fake lance will be ready. Waiting is the only thing I'm not good at. Oh yes, I need to shop. I say you should accompany me. Oh, escort of mine. Every evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far between, so we should take them as they come. You and me both.
Thanks.
Thanks. I'd like to go to Brylehaven. Mind if we take the runner?
Nice.
Ah. The air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter.
hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have? Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes, perfume to start. The lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, I think it stinks of sweat.
Den.
So shall we, O Captain, seeing as you've tagging along, I shall require both an escort and a porter duties of you. Thank you, Lumen. I hope your stream's going all right. You know, I probably should at least mess with that real quick. I have been neglecting posting in y'all's chats, and that is my bad. There we go. I have done my due diligence. Go back to the game.
Wow!
Miss, aren't you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing me a song? Not what he said. I'm inaccurate, but that's
Yep.
fine. Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Da 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 da. Da da da. Thank you.
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do it as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl is Nydia, just like me. That's why you were nice to her? You're especially nice to Nydia? Well, I suppose it's not far off. Nydia do have some things going on, you might say. People have no shortage of opinions about Nydia. We're friendly liars, vicious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true, ugly faces behind beautiful transformation masks. Almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringes is hard life at all. Though we work hard to fit in, we train at it. That's the Nydia's secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If for even a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I'm gladly sing mine out.
Oi!
You saw the songstress? Where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh. I think it's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. By the way, stage left would literally be the way they are.
Oh.
The rumors were true. How fortune smiles. I think we're safe. I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps Lady Juno? My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city and might have a moment of your time.
Then,
You see, we own prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them for the festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would like very much to make it a grand celebration. You'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not as deep as the church's, we would pay you. Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I should have run that by you. I'd like to take him up on his offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it?
Sure.
I don't think it'll interfere with our plans. You should do it.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making a memorable performance. As for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. I can sense Juno's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me.
Things have gotten fun.
After battle, all party members recover a little MP. But I'm afraid that's quite an extended shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. Right. I accompanied Juno as she shopped for a bit, and then we returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
try not to die.
The great sum from Brigitte. Our 15,000 we'll get. I think it's every other day.
Well then.
Just lovely.
Okay. How is...
All right, then. Where to?
The fact that I can't
Where to?
look at the weather map without being in the runner is so annoying.
Let's go.
It's not the end of the world. It's just kind of like a missed opportunity, really. Everything else is so convenient. The ability to like travel
everyone's
around
here.
and stuff. Oh, look. Look, you can tell we have one more party member that's needed. I just now realized they've been putting somebody on each seat of the map table, and we clearly have one more party member. So dumb.
Now then.
Tis
Oh,
something
it's
there.
still
Yeah,
hot.
I see.
That's not great. Let's look at the calendar.
Cheers.
What now?
It just says event. Deadline to procure Dracodios Malt Saint Days Eve. But we still have a few days. Let's do another follower request if we can. Alonzo still needs help. This should be the first push on his big event, so...
Greetings.
Ah, well met. What are you up to? I've
Hey.
been waiting. Would you mind coming with me to see the landowner?
Thank you.
Great, my network already has the info. I'll send the final go-ahead. That'll ensure the landlord takes a certain little used path, so we won't be disturbed. Now, the curtain rises. Lonzo, what are you doing here? What are you planning? Have you heard? A little bird told me your daughter's a man she fancies. What was his name again? Oh, right. Lucullus. Did you say your goodbyes to her before you left? Or did she gone out somewhere?
You bastard!
What have you done with my daughter, you cur? God, what happened to your precious daughter depends on you. Tell your guards to give us a little space. I mean, he killed your mom. Like, I get it, but...
Now!
What are you after in my life? If you're offering it, sure, but there's something I want more. Tell me, where do your desires truly lie? My desires? What the hell are you at?
I
To get into your purse strings, I had to use everything at my disposal to look into you. What I found was rather discomforting. Allegedly, you've committed several atrocities in various villages, yet many villagers still respect you. I'm sure you use money or force to make them submit, but I was wrong. Perhaps you've hidden your true intentions this whole time. Blame yourself. She's 5 years younger than me, yes. She's quite lovely when she smiles, just like her mother. With such beautiful little family at stake, you've no choice but to obey what your conspirators told you behind closed
That's
doors. You were a beloved father and upstanding man, and they noticed. They fed you lies and flattery in turn. One moment you're praised, the next threatened. And before you knew it, you'd fallen in line with the oppressors of the weak, and you can't break free. Rather a pitiful tale, don't you think?
Silence!
What do you know? How could you possibly understand the depravity that taints this world? I have 3 daughters, and those bastards, they...
Tell me.
Don't you wish you could end this ruse? I'd have quit a long time ago if I have. I don't want it to be stolen from any longer. I haven't the power to change a single thing.
Ridiculous.
It's awfully familiar, doesn't it? Where have I heard those words before?
Well, sure.
I believe you said them, Alonso. Oh, you remember. Well, that's all in the past now. If I hadn't met you, I would have surely ended up just like him.
Moving on.
Well, I've learned that I wanted to know. Now then, good sir, would you like a chance at redemption? I'll set your daughter free, and I'll even help you atone for your sins, so long as you agree to my terms and cooperate with me. Fine, I accept your offer. You have my word. You hear that? All right, then. Time for the big reveal. I haven't done anything to your daughter. Actually, I've never even met her.
Hey,
You understand why I told you that load of rubbish, don't you? I took a gamble on you and what you truly desire. Well, that's one mountain climbed. I predict correctly and won my bet.
Listen,
Hold on. Shouldn't that be our bet? Oh my, I could tell you're daring and dauntless type. I must admit, quite charming. That's what I like most about you. In hindsight, I've always run away when things take a turn for the worse. Even when I tried to die. It was to escape my sins. But you helped me figure out that I ought to do something only I can do. Yes, I'm a liar and a cheat. Yet, I hate those who lie and cheat. I hate the very framework of the world that made me become the deceiver that I am. What lies ahead will be a great on-man Alonso's work of a lifetime.
remember your vow.
For this new king who will change this cesspit into never-before-seen utopia, I'll pull the wool over the world's eyes and take it for myself. What Alonso's words mean isn't clear. I can see the steadfast resolution in his eyes. He's decided to place his absolute trust in me.
I will live to my fullest potential.
Baker's verification. Love that. I'm sure you're dying to know what I have planned, but just bear with me for now.
Farewell.
What next we meet, I'll unveil everything in a spectacular fashion. I'm sure you don't delay, but for now, farewell. Back at the village, and no more night mission, which is unfortunate. Some of these, I think, are tied behind stuff, and I think others are tied behind,
Hey.
Looks like you've caught someone's interest. Not sure if they'll actually talk to you right now, but want to look for them. Okay. Not helpful. Stroll's done, though, so I don't have to worry about Stroll anymore. I was really hoping we could finish up Hulkenberg's. I'm kind of weirded out that we don't have anything else to do with her just yet. I'm assuming it's because we're like story locked. I think for now, let's see if we can top up one of these.
All right then.
Let's do
Hey.
this. There we go. Check
Really?
requests. Doesn't seem like anyone need help right now. Want to check the requests we have. The next relic, I do
Hey.
believe, is in the next town we're going to. Okay. Just go and this. Thank you. No bots, please.
Did you know?
Selling seeds in square. That's not helpful. Let's just pull up our
All
map.
right then.
I'd love to get our eloquence or imagination up. Our tolerance is already at 4. And it looks like so far, mostly
Well,
what we
then.
What do you
need
wanna
is to
do?
get it to tier 4 so that we can unlock the like story progression. I'm gonna see if we can do something with this.
This place.
Why don't you stand here and give a speech? It's a good chance to let people know your thoughts and feelings.
Besides,
And if you do a good job, you might get some money to boot. You want to try making a speech? Let's do it, I guess. Deciding a new king, eh? Honestly, I don't care what happens outside our village. Right. What good does you becoming king do for us? What can you do? What should I say to reach the people's heart?
Yes.
I will protect the Mistari tribe from discrimination by guaranteeing your rights. Sounds nice and all, but how would you accomplish that? Not that I'm against the idea. I do like the thought of being able to be ourselves when we're off the island, masked or not. I'd win the hearts of the people with my speech. I feel my eloquence has improved.
All right.
That's a good chunk. Oh, nice. It looks like a good chunk, and then it hits the bar barely moves. So I'm like, okay, never mind. After spending more time with the people of the village, I returned to the group. My rank did not change.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
There's a letter and a war chest from Brigitte. More cash. Oh, yeah. Oh, we still have the Colosseum as well. Hear a voice. Maria. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should talk with her. First,
then.
I gotta see if
Let's
this
go.
stupid island is still warm or whatever the problem is.
Now then, what should we do?
Okay, we're gonna chill on this map while we wait for ads.
Now that
Oh
This
my
is the
god, it's
place.
still hot. I don't know what to do. I do believe we have 2 quests there.
all right.
We could rest there, I think.
Huh. I guess we'll
Be
go mess with Maria once the once our ad is
What
over.
now?
Oh man. So, we don't really have a lot planned over the weekend. I'm gonna try to get the videos from last weekend uploaded. And I don't know, man. I need to figure out or get in the process of recording shorts. Maybe some like little blurps about like a story or something. I need to figure out some sort of background thing to talk about. As much as like my original short was supposed to be debuting the 3 models, and I love the idea, but then I realized I'm not a strong enough writer yet to consistently write and voice 3 characters at once. So I kind of pulled away from that idea pretty quickly. Now it's just I'm the pilot of the 3 models and Henry, and like I don't act like a cat, you know, I don't act like Henry. It's just a cute little swap out. I do believe I should probably at least introduce Henry as a mascot for the channel. That could be a good notepad. Oh, I don't have my notepad open actually. What was I doing? There we go. Welcome back, Luigi. I just realized I haven't had a short to actually introduce Henry as our channel mascot. So I'm thinking of maybe whipping that up and that being my project over the weekend. I think outside of that, other than spending time with the kids, I might just draw. Like, I don't, as much as I need to edit my like backlog of like hundreds of hours of video. Not to knock myself. It's going to knock myself a little bit, but nobody watches it. So why am I wasting time? You know, I would rather crank out some shorts and try to generate interest in the channel than to do it the other way around. I love having the like let's plays and having the bite-sized content and stuff, but I don't have the following for that to work. So I really need to focus more on generating interest in the channel.
Lovely.
So I think I'm gonna drop the let's plays. I still have all the footage. I'm not gonna get rid of the footage, but I'm gonna stop editing that on the weekend and try to at least crank out like 1 or 2 shorts a week on the weekend. Mister, you're back. Welcome back. Are you hungry? Miss Fabian cooked up some food.
Oh, yay.
Sure am. Yay. We can all eat together. It's a party.
Eat
I don't know
up,
why.
you two.
It's a party
Smells
was
good,
what I
doesn't
heard
it?
in my head.
Hope you like it. This dish
Like
has
Mario.
some complexity to it.
There's
Is it a
more
hot
than
pot?
enough for everyone. I was thinking maybe it would be good if I gave some of Miss Fabian's food to hungry people.
That is awfully sweet of you, Maria. Miss Fabian is also poor, so you're taking from the poor and giving to the poor.
Everyone's scared of people they don't understand or don't know. That's why they were mean to me too. So maybe if we get everyone to eat lots of good food together, they'll talk to each other and get along.
I mean, isn't that part of the reason why we have Thanksgiving, allegedly? I mean, I know it's a fabricated holiday, but
I mean, it might work.
Miss Fabian was worried too. But she said we won't know until we try.
Now hold on. Let's not be hasty about inviting those sorts in, hmm?
but
What if they make a habit of skulking around here?
we're literally in the slums.
Well, take a look yourself before you start clutching your pearls. Not a single one has even taken a plate, as you can plainly see.
I need to warn you, Mom. Even if you demand compensation later, I've naught to give you.
And I'm telling you, I don't need any. Maria and I just don't want you dying of hunger. After all, we're neighbors, and I won't ignore any of you any longer. Truth be told, I turned a blind eye to your plight. But Maria saw it plain, and my eyes were opened.
I mean, not to make it sound dumb, but if Fabian offered me food, I'd eat it.
And I realized that it isn't
I
right.
have a problem with like
It's not
if
all
somebody's
right at all.
pretty, just accepting whatever they say. Like, oh yeah. Knives are edible? Sure, let me try that.
So, go ahead and eat your fill. You've my word. There are no tricks here. I've a portion for you as well. Surely you've heard whispers about the honeybees fair now, haven't you?
I almost spit my drink all over my monitor when you did that. I mean, what did I do wrong? She's pretty and kind. You telling me I shouldn't like Miss Fabian? Fabian. Maria's idea proved to be a huge success. A large crowd formed, and we served plenty of food.
Is it true that you ran your own business?
And as I said, she's a very pretty lady offering food and taking care of people.
Yes, Mom. At
When-
one point, I owned a factory and had several hired hands in my employ. But then, I was swindled by a moneylender.
Okay, before we get farther into this, were you around in Nia and Elian's chat when they did the Omegaverse quiz? So I took the quiz and I shared my results with Nia, but Wampus had a good time at making fun. It was during Elian's birthday is when we originally did all that. So it's been a little bit. So a lot of people in the chat took the quiz, and turns out I'm a soft alpha, so a soft dom. And it's like, you might not have originally thought yourself of being a dom, but you take care of people even if they don't want to take care of themselves, like, you know, having them eat and take care of themselves, and you really don't take no as an answer when people's health is in like question or whatever. And I was like, nuh-uh. The day before I took that quiz with Nia and them, Wampus, I brought up to Wampus that I had taken some other like completely unrelated thing. My wife and a bunch of other people were like, yeah, you're a soft dom. Did you not know that? I'm like, what the hell does that mean? So like the day before I had learned about it, and then I took an entirely different quiz for an entirely different purpose and got the exact same answer. I was so frustrated. Wampus was like, I've not been in your chat that long, but yeah, that's who you are as a person. And it's kind of funny because like as a lot of the female characters as well, it's like, yeah, they're not like, you know, leather and latex, but it's, you're gonna eat your food and then you're gonna go like take care of yourself and you're gonna have a you day and whatever. And I'm just like, okay. Whatever you say.
I'd like to work my way up again, or even earn just enough to put a roof over my head. But once you've lost your footing, it's hard to stand back up on your own.
Hey, perhaps you could find a place that will put him to work. I've heard you're well connected around these parts.
I'll consider it.
That's nice.
Oh, he's here.
I definitely thought she was fourth wall breaking for a second and was turning to talk to us.
You should try Miss Fabian's cooking. It's really good.
Why?
Because eating yummy food makes everyone happy. And when my friends are happy, I'm happy too.
See, that's my thing. When my friends are happy, I'm happy. Like, I know it means I kind of bend over backwards a lot, but for me, I'm not happy for myself kinda ever. I'd rather make everybody else happy because then I'm more comfortable, you know?
We're friends. But you're normal, and I'm not.
I've been thinking about a whole lot of things lately. And we did this today because I met you. Talking to people makes things better. It makes it so even things that were sad feel a little brighter.
The chat broke. Okay, there we go. Think? Maybe? Bring Caster Labs, man.
It's like a light in the dark all of a sudden. Or, actually, it's more like you see it was never dark to begin with.
That's what I was hoping, like, have him run errands or something and then give him one of the spare bedrooms.
I want everyone to know that. I'm Maria. What's your name?
It's... Apis. I couldn't even remember my own name.
Yeah, I think... Remember how we've been seeing a lot of people around town with, like, the, thank you for the posture check. I can only do so much. I'm gonna be shrimping probably for a bit. My lower back is making it to where I'm having a hard time being completely vertical. So, I will do my best to keep my posture in check.
Nice to meet you, Apis. So, do you think anything around here has changed? Maybe for the better?
Also, he's sleeping in a graveyard, by the way.
I'm not sure, but... it does feel a little different, yeah.
The people we've seen around town that their like face is shrouded in like clouds and like their skin's dark around their heads, I think they're affected by melancholia. Like too many negative emotions is literally poisoning magic and poisoning
Do you
them.
want to come eat with us?
I enjoy a heartwarming meal with Maria and Apis.
Everyone looks so happy. Miss Fabian said she wanted to try doing that again. She even wants to get some of the townspeople to help out too.
That's great.
That's great. I'm glad everything worked out.
Yep. Talking to people really does change things. Me and Apis are friends now too. We're going to go play with Harundo and the others too next time.
Harundo? Who's that?
That boy who drew on the walls. We played together the other day. You know, all of these good things happen because of you, mister. You gave me those pictures of your journey, remember?
Sure.
When I look at these pictures, I imagine your voice in my head saying, just do your best.
Her voice for us was deeper than our actual voice.
I like it when you're here, and sometimes I'm still lonely when you're not around, but I'm not going to ask you not to go.
Is that because you have a home now?
I used to want to run away from Grand Trad so badly. I didn't feel at home here, so I thought there was someplace else I should go to. I wanted Miss Fabian to like me so much. But the more important thing really was if I liked Miss Fabian. When I realized that, I learned that I can pick where my home is. I can choose where I belong. And right now, I've picked this place. This is my home. I'll wait here with Miss Fabian, so... Can't die, okay? So please come back.
Instead of pictures, when I return, I'll bring you back a kind, caring country.
When that happens, will this be a place where people only cry when they're happy? I want to help you too. I wish everyone could smile and laugh all the time.
I can sense Maria's profound kindness and her unwavering trust in me.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria, keeper and heritor of the healer's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
I am not going to lie. I immediately thought that. I was like, I swear to God, if you pull out that damn book.
By the grace of her newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Whew,
I
every
want
time.
to be with Mr. forever.
Ooh, a new elite healer type. And 4 slots for our lineage. I need to take advantage of that more. I just really haven't been.
If you don't come back on your own, I'll find you and bring you back. I still dream about going on a journey one day. To all sorts of faraway places.
So far, we've been getting our rank 8s in order of people we've met if we ignore Gallica. So we just got Stroll's. We just got Maria's. I'm hoping that means we'll get Hulkenberg's next, but I have a feeling it's most likely actually going to be Barden.
I'll even go to where Papa never went to. I'll see those places for him. And then it'll be my turn to tell you all about my journey.
Sounds good.
Do the two of you have a moment? Lend me a hand with the inn, will you?
But Mom...
Okay, coming. Let's go.
Maria's smile never faded as we helped Fabian with the tasks around the inn. gonna finish off my diet soda real quick. Helping Maria brought us up to rank 10. We're now in the top 10 because we helped a child serve a meal to some random orphans. Okay. Oh, Juna still has tasks. Juna. I don't know why. No! Stupid loincloth. I wonder if he'd listen to what I have to say. I don't know why, but I really just don't like doing stuff with the Juna. I know it's because she puts on a mask and like pretends to be uplifting or whatever. But something about this girl tickles my brain that she either shouldn't be trusted or there's something going on. I knew I could count on you if you could do your teleport thing and get us to Brylehaven. I got separated from Juna while trying to avoid her getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties bound to impress. What happened? Why is she chibi? Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. It's literally Juna's dress, you ignoramus.
Hold on.
What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here. I could see that forehead from a mile away. Yeah, her giant belt was on the ground because, you know, obviously it wasn't going to fit anymore. And her forehead that you could align a satellite with was right there.
No.
I was worried I lost you.
Huh?
Oh, you were? Thank you.
Then.
Well, shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra. I swear, if all of their species is little tiny midgets and they make themselves tall, like if they're Lalafels in disguise and making themselves tall, I'm going to be so upset at how dumb that trope is. Okay, focus. The show is to proceed apace. We have a stage under construction at the Coliseum, but your outfit, last year's dress, is a bit refitting for you, Lady Juna. And regarding a little thank you gift we're preparing.
No.
Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there's any proceeds from this, pay it forward to the audience. Is that possible? It's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We're so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town is abuzz with excitement. Oi, that you thieving crooner. What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labor festival, eh?
Huh?
Why do you ask? Well, 'cause I was invited? Liar, you slithered your way into it. You bloody snake, it's all you need to know how to do.
Come now.
Meritus, please, there's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. Sorry, but you simply don't have the draw that Lady Juna does. That's so. Well, it don't mean I have to accept it. And as a matter of fact, I don't. You're fine. Go do what you gotta do. I'll still be here. Who was that?
So...
I had to guess. Someone in the same profession as me.
My goodness.
I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross for not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. In Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. That's very reassuring, my lady. Truly. Well then, I'll take my leave.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill.
Really?
You've come up in a tough field. Natural part of any competitive field, and it's the challenge that makes people so happy to hear me sing.
Let's do this.
Besides, having someone close to watch over me gives me just a burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that. I can sense Juna's extraordinary trust in me.
I'm going to give this performance my all.
More XP while in reserve.
Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this a performance of a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Just lovely.
Okay, now let's
right,
see
then.
how that island is doing.
Let's go.
Everyone is here.
Now that
This is the
Oh
place.
my god, it's still hot?
Here's where we are now.
This place.
Wait, is it always hot? It might always be hot. I think that was a thing they talked about, because what's his name had an item to help us with
Bye.
that. Let's go
All right,
talk to the village chief.
Let's go.
There's an item that makes you crit
Hello
every
there.
single time you attack during bad weather, and I wonder if this is when we get it.
Yes.
Yes, it's about my staff. It's a divine relic which has been passed down through generations of chiefs. Though to describe its power is a challenge. You've met fortune tellers who can predict the weather in other cities, haven't you? You've descended from the priestess lineage, and I share the same power. In addition, I can use this staff to pray. I'm not yet certain, but I believe I can clear up stormy weather once a day. that
What?
is. Clear up stormy weather, that would extend to making places that are way too hot cooler? That's right, although, again, I've not tested this power extensively. That's why I'd like to use it to aid you if it can. Let us push the limits together. Does it take a toll on you? It is indeed a resounding force, and it's rather taxing. As such, I would hope you will compensate me accordingly. I'm not certain how well it'll work, so I won't require payment for this time, but next time I'd like an almighty golden stew or 20 marbled bluefin tunas. I gotta pay this dude in food to change the weather? That's kind of weird. It can only change the weather for one location at a time. If the weather looks bad at a dungeon you want to visit, ask Adina for help before setting out. Note that while you gain more experience in battles when you fought in increment and rather, there's downsides as well. Turn icons no longer decrease by half, even when attacking an enemy's weakness. Almighty Golden Stew is Yufa's specialty dish. Gonna miss her cooking, huh? Well, we could probably get a lot more out of our travels with power like this on our
What
sides.
will you do?
Then shall we try it out?
Leave it to me. The weather.
If there's bad weather in the dungeon, I may be able to use my power to clear it. Any place you'd like to check.
And right there's a left.
The land of ceremony. It has a place perpetually plagued with bad
Will
weather.
that be all?
This is where you'd like to tame the weather.
Now then.
Yes, please. Excellent. It went well, I think. The weather should hold in place. You've selected for 3 days.
That's the way.
Awesome, awesome,
All right,
awesome, awesome. Let's
Let's
get
go.
the runner and head over that way. I think we should get there in time to beat the ads out.
So, what should we do?
Now then.
We might fill a request.
This is a site for Yufa's trial. I apologize for taking up your time like this, but I simply take this trial. I must get stronger. There's nothing to be sorry for, my love. We're friends. Helping each other's what we do. Whatever it takes, we'll knock out the trial
I should
together.
very much like to go there.
Very well, then I'm counting on your help, everyone. Now that I think about it, didn't the information on Verga Island have some info in place? Oh, I
your
forgot to
call.
buy it. Let's think this
We
over.
might-
Let me go buy that stupid info. I say stupid, but there's been time and time again that it's actually been incredibly
All right,
helpful.
then.
So,
go.
Golden Deer Hearth. Then our vendor
Fancy a
even
bit of
go.
Want in on this?
The Land of Ceremony is a place for us before they venture outside the island. Our youth go there to face a trial. Not mandatory, of course. According to what I've heard, the trial itself tasks the subject with defeating the monsters within. It is said to be bizarre creatures that don't resemble any living thing. I wonder if it's truly a
between
monster.
us.
Rumor has it that it's likely to summon little friends. Its companions strengthen it, and then it hits you with a barrage of wind magic. Apparently, it's weak to fire. Best to use that to your advantage and end things quickly. Also, there's a bird-like monster called a Leogryph there. The closer you are to it, the worse its attacks. If I were you, I'd attack it from a distance and avoid using wind magic, since it won't be effective. I'd better make sure we're ready first. Think a visit to Academia is in order. I received a scrap of paper, yada yada yada.
All right then.
Bum, 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 bum.
Let's head there right away.
Ah, capital. Everyone's here.
Capital what?
Now then.
We might fill a request there.
Yes, just take us.
It's your call. Let's be off.
Tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves whilst on the road.
Can you hear
Hello there. Nurse's voice is echoing through the runner-phone. There's some sort of altar that appeared in the lounge. Yufa said something about it possessing divine powers, so give it a look. Praying out the altar. Yufa has arranged an altar in the lounge. Use it to dedicate a heartfelt prayer to another person, which may increase their
What to
maximum
pick?
MP. What? Is that just like an MP increase at all times type of deal?
What do you want to do?
According to Yufa, is a very special statue. The god apparently grants special powers to those who use the statue to pray. If I pray here, my allies' max MP will increase. Praying for someone else's sake is a nice idea. What do you think?
Not doing.
Let's wait on that and
All right,
see if anybody has anything we can up. Courage is useless. We do still need to take a bath. I do know there's
it.
ads, but I'm doing miscellaneous tasks, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. We'll still do our chatty chat while we do our task. A lot of maintenance-y stuff. Taking a shower, rummaging through for ingredients, and then cooking a meal. I do need to possibly also fish. And just in case, let's go ahead and make an almighty golden stew.
All good.
This is a Verga Island recipe. I'm sure Yufa will teach you. I'll go get her. And now we'll chill here just so people don't miss out on the little cookie cutscene. Cooking cutscene. Words are difficult. There is still ice in this water bottle like 2 days later. It's kind of fantastic. It's like the crispest of crisp water. Kind of nice. I like that it's Friday because it's like a nice, relaxing, like final day of the week. But then at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna miss you guys tomorrow. Back home, we would most frequent cook things by placing them into stews alongside plentiful herbs and spices. Etria is blessed with a warm climate. Perhaps that is why its people's preferred food that caused them to perspire. Our spices range from sharp to refreshing, and we select them according to the needs of our bodies at the time. I begin preparing food alongside Yufa.
May I?
I need only a pinch of that herb for the best result. Adding too much and it will become a most deadly poison. I urge you, be cautious. When I prepare a meal, I cast a spell, an incantation infused with love and affection.
I want to say...
Come on, let's cast it together. Nuramata Emua Renuxuia. The stew, it smells so fragrant, its flavors have so many layers. This almighty golden stew is a secret recipe of the Nastari tribe. Good for your health, so please help yourself to it. Thanks to speed cooking, no time has passed. Ooh, I bet we have a new book. Because Yufa's here and she didn't bring anything. Get off my ship.
Oh.
We have a kitchen and bedrooms. There's even a washroom. Everything we need is here. The Gauntlet Runner feels more akin to a house with legs. Just think of the relations that could be established between island and mainland if Gauntlet Runners would become accessible to more people. Yeah, I'm really upset we didn't get a... Oops. I'm really upset we didn't get a book for Yufa. Pride and Persuasion. Oh, we're back in the window. That's good. That's...
Now then.
Rank 4.
Eloquence.
Is one of the virtues of a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the words from the heart to win the trust of the common folk. The conqueror needs the precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed.
Nura speaking.
I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
As the sunset stretches the Gauntlet Runner's shadow across the water, they arrive at the Prismatic Sea. Sailors whisper of an otherworldly view visible in these parts, if you survive the terrors of the deep. Yet somehow, the sailors have never found an unimpeachable source, and the party was about to understand why.
So pretty.
Never seen so much red in the sky, like it's on fire. The setting sun is akin to a streak of crimson ink, bleeding its color into the sky and sea alike. I'll be damned, Stroll. I didn't even know you were such a poet. Isn't that surprising?
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of a shock.
Hey.
Get it, you two.
Be that as it may.
Our problems feel so trivial when faced with the true sublimity of the natural world. It almost makes you want to scream, doesn't it?
Hmm?
Huh? Now you've lost me. It does make me want to scream. Right now.
But...
Juna, don't you feel the urge to sing when you see something such as this? Well, I suppose there are moments when I feel like I just want to express my feelings with a song.
Oh my.
Wait. Was that your way of requesting a performance?
A special little number.
Well, then I must oblige. But this sea air isn't great on my vocal cords, so I'll keep it short. Feel a newfound wisdom as I enjoyed Juna's singing amidst the gorgeous view.
All right.
We're getting there. Wisdom's been a bit slow.
Hello.
Yeah, I've captured a moment on paper, quite the invocation piece, if I may say so myself. It's almost as though you can still hear young Miss singing, isn't it? I'll give this to Maria later and tell her about what I saw.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at an encampment, and sensing no imminent threats, they breathe a collective sigh of relief. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
Eating bugs.
All right then. All right then.
Anybody else got anything that they want to do? Tolerance? No, I think our tolerance already hit 4, actually. That's why we were able to help Maria. Eloquence just hit 4, so let's wisdom it up with Hulkenberg. Witnesses prepared. Let us challenge him to a duel. I'm rather restless. What shall I do with myself now? 'Tis true, there's no substitute for actual battle, but tabletop games is a fine tool for learning strategy. Don't know why I said that like that. I bet she'll kick your butt at it, but you want to play against Hulkenberg? Takes me back. As a younger woman, I was utterly... Oh, I gotta take this. Okay, I'm back. Doctor just calling to confirm an appointment. All good, all good. Hulkenberg and I dueled on the board for a while. And I got a measly amount of points in wisdom.
Enemies aboard! They're on us!
We've got an enemy raid inbound. This is the first time we've been woken up in the middle of the night. Our barrel he's spotted them. They're already on board. Get yourselves topside, post haste.
Hitting us while we're asleep is dirty fighting.
My cue, I think. As moths to a flame!
Merchant!
And we throw money at our problems.
This is
Oh,
amazing.
God.
Solid masked dancer.
Well, that was quick.
There's more. How many are there? Come on, everyone.
I will fight with.
Can't
Let's go.
relax yet.
How do you take the match?
Don't behold this power. You hit their weakness.
Everyone is
Don't let
counting
up
on
now,
Here I
Yuna.
go! Heed me!
Yeah, Yupa hit their weakness.
To safer ground! I'll stay
Ah.
my blade.
It's okay.
Merchant.
Let's collect.
We're clear. This is just what I need.
There we go. Quick and simple. Bunch of extra mags too, which is great.
Coming on.
And a bunch of extra. Oh, we need to superpower our summoner.
Appreciated.
Thank you. Nice work out there. You should keep the baddies at bay for now. Meh.
See you.
And you kept the craft safe and sound too. Now then, have a good night's sleep. Right.
Time marches on, and the
Meh,
age of the
see?
new king
I don't
draws
know.
nearer.
What to pick?
First, let's do
What now?
items, and then we'll do some leaves, and we'll make our summoner eat a bunch of leaves. Eat the leaves, eat the leaves, stuff. Eat the leaves. I don't know why I made it a song.
I feel new power surging
There we
within
go.
me.
Has mastered resulted in continued growth. Yufa's max MP is increased by 25. Her summoning skills are kind of expensive, so that's definitely an issue. Luck, energy, good. Is there anything else I could swap him out for? I might actually want to throw that on Hulkenberg later. We'll decide when we get there. Let's look at Yufa's board. Mage Seeker to level 10 and rank 6. Mage Seeker as well is what? Second or third? Is it just Magic Seeker? Oh, yeah, it was Magic Seeker, not Mage Seeker. Okay, okay. Makes sense. Let's kind of go together. Juna, we're still waiting on her to hit level 6, but she's got all her prerequisites. Ismay is actually close to his, but he needs Sniper. Hulkenberg should be right around the corner from her options. She needs Wizard as one of hers up to level 10. Which we have not worked on kind of at all. And we have Brawler, but we don't have Pugilist yet, which is kind of odd. Is there any ones that he can learn right now?
I see.
Go ahead and learn Sniper.
Fascinating. This right here. All right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
I hear the voices of heroes past souls. O worthy heart who tempts anxiety into strength greater still. If thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul. The soul of the gunner.
Really?
So this is the power of the sniper soul. I'll show my true value at range. I'll use this power to give myself an advantage.
Good.
Pew pew.
I'm still getting stronger.
Pew 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 pew. Yes. I do need to teach him warrior stuff, but I think I'm just gonna let Stroll learn samurai. Yeah, he needs 10 in general. That's what we were doing. Okay. Let's force feed Stroll some leaves. Stroll, buddy. What you doing, man? Gotta have you eat some of these leaves if you would, please.
A new power to wield.
And then back to this board. Roll again.
I see.
General.
Fascinating. This, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Why don't I trust Stroll with
course.
this power? Then hear us, O valiant heart, be shared resolve, honored creed. Take on the Adapt Commander.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel weird. Like in some places they do like deep fried maple leaves, and I kind of just imagine that. They're just like literally taking like a leaf off a tree and just like stuffing it in their face. Well then, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. Very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. It's not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks.
Right. I could get used to this.
Now we're gonna stuff him full of leaves again. We have plenty. I don't know if we have enough to get him up to 10, but I'm definitely gonna try. We need to get his general to 10.
Right. I could get used to this.
8, 9.
A new power to wield.
Moves all allies to the back row, increasing their defenses by 2 ranks for 3 turns. 30 turns? God, what am I reading? There we go. Now he's at 10 at commander. It means we can force him to be a samurai now.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
Elite champion, so it's expensive as all get out. And that's with all his
I'm counting on
discounts,
you.
by the way.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart. Be shaped by resolve. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempts anxiety into strength exalted. If thou art ready to bear thyself, fight for all thine heart, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the warrior. Soul of the samurai, my pinnacle, its the strength is beyond compare. I shall wield this sword in the name of justice. For my pride in the blood that flows through my veins, I shall be in noble purpose until the very end.
A new ability.
And we will actually go ahead and throw him in the new class. I think we have to inherit new skills though. I've been wanting to keep him in the ability to do other damage types. So I need to find a piercing ability as well. And then we might just dump the rest in the passives. He doesn't have another ability type. Poison shot seems like such a waste, but I might do that just to give him a piercing attack. Yeah, let's just do that for now. I'll figure it out later.
All right.
I'm gonna give him probably what's her name's attacks, Hulkenberg's. It's so weird. She has a chance for hers to off split into 2, and there's only a few of them that do that. The Gallica's and Hulkenberg splits into 2. Brawlers here, I don't know who gives us Pugilist and what a Pugilist even is. Like, I'm not sure. I mean, I know we'll figure it out at one point. I'm gonna stuff probably 5 leaves into him, just so his samurai isn't like bare bones. Oh, samurai gives him elemental attacks?
A new power to wield.
Huh. Okay. Okay. That's good for now. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. That is exactly what we want. Hey, have I showered today? In game? Have I showered today in game? I don't.
Well then.
There we go.
Well, now,
I've been giving some thought to the trial my brother mentioned. I feel as though undertaking it will be the confidence boost I need. I am ready. I've got to take Yufa to the land of ceremony. But what shall we do in the meantime? Ban, would you join me in a bit of meditation? If I face myself through meditation and broaden my view of the world, my imagination may improve. Passing the time in peace and quiet with Yufa sounds nice. What do you think?
I'm very happy.
Wonderful. Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. I haven't been able to completely focus, but at least I've lifted my spirits.
What do you think?
How's your first meditation session? Well, I still can't focus entirely. That's only because it's your first time. Let's keep practicing. I too have visions whenever I manage to calm my mind through this practice. Such as one time when I saw my ideal self in the future. However, I also know that the country has dark times ahead. Even if I do manage to defeat Louis and bring peace, I'm not so naive to think that everyone in the land will suddenly come together. You're pretty calm and rational about it. True serenity will win the day. I aspire to be someone who can count on to help resolve disputes when they arise. I aspire to practice kindness, one who counsel those on the wrong path or those who've strayed altogether. I believe that since I too once lost my way, I'll know how to help others in the same circumstances.
I see.
That's a great goal to have. I'll have your back. I'll be behind you the whole way.
I won't stop.
I swear, I feel like the air's so dry in my eyes, I'm like constantly having to hydrate. I don't know precisely what I will do for them, but I hope to create an opportunity for them, if only a small one. I'm sorry, we're supposed to be meditating yet. I've done nothing but talk. Being with you makes me want to contemplate so many things. But I feel like things have become a little clearer for me now. That we are surely lively and animated group is, I'm sure, thanks to you.
What?
What do you mean?
That means...
It just feels as though we've all bound in such a wonderful way, but it wouldn't be possible without you at the center of it. Being with you's made my path forward feel a little clearer. I'm so glad we found time to talk today. Since we're here, why not meditate for a few minutes more? I feel like my imagination's increased since I was able to come out of my shell and broaden my horizons. That sounds like tolerance, but okay, whatever stat works now, I guess. I'm so frustrated. Some of these make no sense to me. I continue to meditate with Yuffie for a while.
The land of ceremony rises over the water's horizon. The sun blazes down on the island year-round, giving way to scorching heat. Coming here eventually came to have ceremonial significance, as monsters who could survive these conditions boast extraordinary strength. Not even thieves dare to come near this mausoleum. The party rouses their spirits and steps inside.
Oh, the land of ceremony. This is my first time stepping within it.
Now then.
We should make our way towards the inner area, correct? Adina said we should prepare for a fight. Ooh, good luck at your appointment. I will still be here. We have 2 hours left, so if it takes longer than that, I might be gone. However, if so, you have a good weekend.
All right.
Yeah, this is more than a fair trade, so don't give them that, oh, I must apologize for being such a great burden line, Yuffie.
Huh?
How did you read my very thoughts? You wear them on your face, love. Bit of an open book. I can see why your brother worries.
Hail!
Not to dampen the spirit of chat, but we have no idea what lies ahead. Best stay sharp from here on.
Leave it to us.
Come on, lead the way. Okay, so the stuff in here is weak to wind, or some of it's weak to wind, some of it's weak to fire. And we're going to need to bring what's-her-face. We've also found the relic we're looking for.
So, hey.
What now?
We should be fine for now. I kind of wish I could just feed him all of the... You know what? I'll do that. I'm just going to feed him all of our stuff to get him closer to where he needs to be.
A new ability.
I mean, if I don't use it, it's not going to get used, you know? We have ads in 5
I
minutes.
can get used to this.
Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Let's change our party up. We'll have... Oh, I did all that and Stroll's just gonna not be in the party. That's kind of funny. Frustrating, but, you know, whatever. Now, in theory, I could throw... swap Hulkenberg and Heismay, and then have Heismay be a dodge
What
tank.
now?
There's a way to do that where you like up all his like evasion rates or whatever. I never purified that stuff. Huh. I'll need to do that. But yeah, you up his evasion rates, give him like a bunch of evasion rate stuff, and then you have him cast Knight's Provocation. That works no matter what, and like it's only 1 point into being a knight.
What now?
He is behind in levels too, actually. Do I do that now? Let's do that. He only needs 1 point into knight, I do believe.
I see.
Yeah, it's literally the first skill.
This right here. All right.
It costs us 750
counting on
mag
you.
to unlock it. I am to be a true knight. With this power, I am your shield. I'll show you my newfound strength so that I may protect those who cannot fight. This is the closest I can
My
get to
power
Heismay's
swells
voice.
forth.
Okay, now that I've done that, we'll go back to Assassin. Skill inheritance. And I will inherit Knight's Proclamation. Now, if there's a buff that also does dodging, there's some passives that do it. Okay. We'll look at getting him down those trees a little bit later. Still need to get his sniper up, but I don't have any leaves yet, so let's worry about that a little bit later.
Okay then.
Oh, no, you know what? Before we go in, let's go see if I need to turn anything in academia. We'll put some plateau while we're at it.
Simply amazing.
With a new ally comes yet another new power, I see. So you've already know that you've discovered is called Summoner, an intriguing archetype that calls forth mythical beings from worlds we can hardly imagine. However, in order to summon anything, it requires a vessel, a catalyst unique to each being you wish to call forth. Hence, I shall craft these vessels for you. I've added a new item in special experiments for just such a purpose. Should you desire to hear more, I have a lecture prepared for you. If you'd like to listen, by all means.
Look at this.
I sense the power of a new archetype. Do come and speak to me should you want to study it. Use it to create vessels, which are necessary for the summoner to summon monsters like masks. Materials to make vessels are obtained from enemies in battle. You can create only you need only create a vessel once to make it respective summon available. There is no need to equip it. Oh my god. All of the stuff we have fought so far. Okay. Let's give her some fire magic. You can now summon the gargoyle, and the archetype uses fire burn. I would love to give her some other beast. Almighty magic. Does this use avian? It does not. Foul and fairy, which aren't used by any of the other ones. So let's go ahead and make a foul and fairy. Or a loincloth, unfortunately. We have an ad break now. I'm going to just let it be and keep crafting stuff. Seeker, Magic Seeker. Let's give her the Magic Seeker mask and see if that helps. I made 2 of those because I'm a dum-dum. Ugh, I need sleep, I swear. Not worry about the rest of that for now before I break something else.
That's right.
Yes, I think my research will require 25 or so, which means you'll need quite a cadre of supporters. How many have I gotten, though?
What now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15? What? How many are there total? Okay, there is enough, technically. Where's my, I need cleric to 20. I haven't upped cleric at all. Okay. Get back on the road.
You'll come again.
And then we have the royal stuff later. Throw a save at the door.
Okay then. Let's...
Not even I know what awaits us in the halls. Everyone, please be careful. Oh, and I was going to do this. We are swapping out Hulkenberg for Heismay. And then I'm going to try to equip Heismay with some more dodgy McDodgy stuff. Invasion of 6. This, I don't know. I feel like this should be what I game for. Invasion of 15. You know, we'll try this, but this might be a terrible idea. Man, now let's give him new boots. Or a new passive, I guess. All stats +2. We'll just do that for now. Oh, and I left that. We might swap that later. We did talk about that earlier. Hulkenberg right now has like just defense tanking. Okay. I was stuck on that pillar. Ignore that. Bunch of weird side rooms. Talk to this guy first.
Hey, you.
We shall serve as the trial's witness. The Magla shrouds this place will only grow deeper as you descend to the lower levels. Within those depths you shall meet skeleton monsters reanimated by Magla. Lances and swords will have little effect on their kind.
Let's check.
We've encountered Scoundrel foes in Grand Cathedral, right? Maybe we can defeat these in the same way. It will be grueling trial. Lady Yuffie, please be cautious.
You hit it right at the hook spot. Good job.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Let's do this. All right. Hit it where it hurts.
The generator will not bother us any longer.
A serpent's greatsword.
What now?
Look at that. A great sword that inflicts poison damage seems kind of crazy.
Spotted. Blades at the ready.
Well, that was rough.
There they are.
Forward!
A nice fight.
I literally can't
to the collection.
defeat it, and it's higher level, so it's not
Strong
like
ones ahead. You gotta be
one
careful.
tap.
All right.
What that
Hit it where it
means is I should probably swap.
Down.
Right there.
All right, come on! Let's push through!
All right, coming through.
Let's push through!
That takes care of that. I think we're safe now.
I see the enemy.
All right, how's that?
You hit it where it hurts.
Oh my! I'm dead. There's so many of these in here.
That's the end of it. I hope.
Okay. Right? I am like fighting for my life with under-leveled people, I swear.
Let's take it. We may yet find a use for it. Our enemies have discovered us.
So many of them down here?
Time for some close combat.
You hit it where it hurts.
Let's push through! Come on! All right, let's push through! All right, how's that? Push through!
I hope we can have a moment's peace now. They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Let's push through! Come on! Let's push through! Let's push through!
That should finish it, I think.
Man, why are those pots so strong? For them to still be
imagine
under
that would be of
leveled all
use.
at the same time. Okay, that loops back for no reason. Is there a loop through here? It looks like if there is, it's going to be on this wall. Oh, I guess not. It's over there. Wait, I'm getting so distracted. Let's finish my loop over here. Ugh. There's so much of this that's just like stare at your map and run. I mean, I guess that's RPGs and stuff in general, where you're looking at the map more than you're looking at what's in front of you.
It shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be
There
okay.
they are.
Charging in. Come on.
Quick, let's.
Expect no quarter!
This is our chance.
Okay. So,
Assassin! How disappointing.
It's okay. Let's go.
I'll give you the
They're weak to
performance of a
piercing
lifetime.
attacks. Hit them all in one fell swoop.
I call upon a royal soul. Burn! Even my summoner. Come forth now.
That one looked like
You
it
think
hurt.
you're assassin?
Nice going, Yufa.
Rancor! I see your game.
Jonah, your attack power
Come
is
forth,
down.
Royal Soul.
Behold this power.
A bit much.
This is just what I need. How's this?
Much thanks.
Yufa,
This is
your
the
attack
summoner.
power is weakened.
Heed me.
You missed. Yufa,
Well, that
come
was a
on,
pain.
focus.
yeah, I forgot the attack power also meant your hit chance. That's my own mistake there.
That all you have?
Captain,
I will
your
fight
attack
by
is
this
weakened.
power.
Don't. I call upon a royal soul. Let's
Quite a
go.
boon.
Jonah,
I shall
your
do
attack
my
power's
best.
down.
After you.
Be not now. Accept your fate. I show no mercy.
Jonah, your attack
Come
power's
forth,
down.
Royal Soul.
Watch me.
Oh, and I've got to keep us in the back row. If I remember right.
Raging fire. They sure don't give up easy.
Your attack power's down.
Come forth now.
That one looked like
Let
it
us
hurt.
clean. Assassin!
Nice going, Yufa.
Oh, you know what? I bet she had to be up front for that. Actually, now that I'm saying that.
So formidable indeed.
Captain,
Let's
your
take-
attacks
Merchant.
have been weakened.
I'll show you.
Oh well, we got it done.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
A halfway decent
Oos,
result.
oos. More leaves.
Even I had more to learn.
We're done. That was all of them.
So that goes up. Wait. What? Oh, I did go. I went that way, got that stuff, came down. Okay. Threw myself off a bit.
I see the enemy.
You're not going to make it if you don't heal.
It's very upsetting that I can't kill those guys. I want to see if swapping to the other one might help.
What
I
now?
have an abacus that's like all crits or whatever. Yeah, all normal attacks land on a crit.
Cat.
Is that the end then?
That's
Cleared the
crazy.
way.
Okay.
What an incredible find.
How exciting.
Dancing Flame Fan increases fire attack strength.
What now?
Hey, Juna. I heard you need a new fan. Cool.
There they are.
Alright, come on! Alright, how's that?
Time for some close combat.
Push through! Alright, how's that?
Charging in.
Rude.
Time for some close combat.
Come on!
That's
There we
one
go.
more thing we don't have to worry about.
Right there.
Forward!
They're on to us.
Dad!
Time for some close combat.
Hit him where it hurts.
Forward.
Alright, how's that?
I'm right here.
Well done. The scourge is no more.
Nice. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Is there a crawl hole on this side? There's not. We know it's not up there. Is there one on this wall? Also not? That seems odd, but okay. Here's one.
Nice.
Let's take it and move on.
Glistening blood red color. This root increases the fragrance, unlocks blah 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 blah. Ooh. Plus 3,000.
What now?
There's one I was wanting to up. What's it called? Healer? No, cleric.
I found new power.
Revives one allied from KO state with 50% health.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Ooh, that's a regen effect. That's good.
New skills, new possibilities.
Okay. We've done the full loop. We can fight those guys and hit the next set of... Oh, well, the next set of stairs is actually... Wait, were these guys given extra money?
I see the enemy.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
No, they weren't. Earthen Polypolot? What is that?
What now?
Is that that's probably one of these. Oh, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Something that I should have sold already, and that last shopping trip, I did not
Get ready, everyone.
do what I was supposed to do.
Looks like we're safe for now.
Wow, they give so little money. I got 705 bonus, but like 746. So like only got 40. Would have gotten 41 gold from that.
Here.
Rather old places, and I wonder how far back this trial goes in Mystari history.
You
Time for curiosity later. Our enemies will not afford us the luxury. Wonder if I can open that gate from the other side. A lot of these gates don't look like they ever open.
They saw us.
Time for some close combat.
Not what I meant to do. Works, but it wasn't what I was aiming for.
I see the enemy.
Not what I was aiming for at all.
How's that? Come on.
Hit him where it hurts.
Forward.
That takes care of the crystal, I believe.
Something told me that these might have
Our
traps
risk
in them as
pays
well.
off.
Okay, I have a health issue acting up right this second. I'm
What
going to do
now?
a short BRB and try to grab a bite to eat before my sugar crashes any farther than it already has. So let me do that real quick before I forget. And this. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back-ish. We'll see how I can do. If it continues to act up, I'll have to end the stream early and go get some rest. So, if I disappear, I will let y'all know why. Even if I have to just post it as a story or something. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. Needless to say, I feel horrendous, but unfortunately, I kind of have nothing else to do but play the game. Either this or take a nap. So I still have a little bit of my food left over, so I will be taking moments during like cutscenes or stuff, or like pausing it to take a bite or two. Try to get my blood sugar back up.
Nice.
It does worry me. The last 2 days it's been slamming around a lot, where it like gets really high and then gets really low again. I found a strangely shaped pebble. It radiates a mysterious light from within. I wonder, this has got to be one of the relics Neris wanted, right? When we get out of here, let's show it to him and see what he thinks. The stone might be a relic, just as Gallica says. I'll bring it with me and have Neris take a look at it.
Anything would be too tough.
What now?
All right.
Come on!
Quick!
We have the edge!
Stop scattering and strike my
There we
everyone!
go.
Go!
There's advancing! Assassin!
Let's move him up.
I show no mercy!
Coin can solve.
You hit their weakness!
Behold this power!
Burn!
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength! I move to the front. Here I go!
I did want to see if this was
Heed me!
stronger from up front.
That one looked like it
Does
hurt.
look at it like it
Perhaps
is.
I use what I must. Rancor! Commendable bearing.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul!
This is just what I need!
Yes. Round 1 combat. It's kind of
And that's
fantastic. Or, well,
Victory's
unscathed
ours.
anyway.
Got myself yawning. Tremble before me! Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert. You hit him right
Push
at the
through.
spot. Good job. Oh, right. Hit it where it hurts. They're weak against this. Do it again.
Come on!
That ought to do it.
There we go.
Damn! They're onto us!
Right there.
Oh no! He responded.
Ooh, that was close.
Everything's pretty standard.
Oh, is that one path back and forth?
Ah.
Okay.
Let's push through. This is our chance.
Too late
Forward.
for you.
I need advance assassin!
How's his mana looking? Really good, so let's burn some.
Some darker arts.
Let's take.
Come on!
You hit their weakness.
Behold
That's your
this
opening,
power!
Captain.
Even I pray you're ready. Here I go! Come forth now!
That one looked like
Let
it
us
hurt.
clean up the
Nice
assassin!
going, Yufa.
Slash! Apologies.
I will
Would you
fight
finish
with
it?
pride. Merchant!
Watch me!
What?
Looks like that's all of them. Great job, everybody.
I think we all knew how that would go.
I do love when it's nice and smooth like that.
Our foes roam the area still.
Well,
Our
that
enemies
sucks.
have discovered us.
I see the enemy.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
I feel like that's super risky every time I try it. I'm really confused. Is there a switch here? What does this open though? Oh. Okay. That just leads back over here though. Was there a crawl space in this wall maybe? I don't know. I feel like booty cheeks. It is kind of awful today. My hands are shaking so hard I can like barely hold the controller.
Oh there!
Past this point, the influence of Magalo becomes more pronounced. Profound darkness consumes the area and will hinder your progress. You should not linger within the area for too long. I pray your success in the trial.
There they are.
Charging it.
Your death will be swift.
Let's do this.
Oh, power of kings!
Why, hello there.
Let's
treasure.
merge it. I'll be taking that.
Masked dancer!
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
I feel a song coming on.
You know,
What now?
we should probably keep feeding these leaves to Stroll till his samurai is capped so he's also earning leaves.
Just take it. You can
I
always
see the
toss it
enemy.
later.
There they are.
I knew we could count on you.
Good, good, good.
Right there.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Okay. I didn't realize the path diverged.
I see the enemy.
I'd say we're even.
Time for some close combat.
With me.
How's that?
Now,
We
we
have
must
this.
strike!
Quick, everyone, go!
Oh, power of kings!
Forward.
Nice hit.
Oh, he does
That was
weak attacks
perfect.
against this. I didn't need to do that.
Burn!
I shall do.
Summoner! It is your turn!
That one looked like
Be
it
not
hurt.
now,
Nice
accept
going,
your fate!
Yuba.
Coin can. Let's go. Maybe I'll get some distance.
Merchant. Come on.
You hit their weakness.
This is
That's
just
your
what I
opening,
need!
Captain.
So good. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm burning mana like crazy.
Victory's
But
ours.
I think.
What now?
Come on.
Right in the weak spot.
Let's push through. Let's push through. Come on. Let's push through. Come on.
That's one more thing we don't have to worry about.
huh. She ranked up and gave 2 leaves?
Whoa.
We're so lucky.
He's obsessed with treasure. This is a big loop. I feel like this might be a big loop. Yeah, it's a big loop. Oh well, let's get it all uncovered. Oh, look at that.
Right there.
All right. How's that? This is our chance. Forward.
Now get ready.
To the rear guard! To the vanguard! Assassin! Ha! Die!
coin, come forth, royal soul. Pierce through.
You hit their weakness.
I'll
That's
show
your
you.
Captain.
Raging fire!
The summoner.
Heed me!
That one looked like
I'll
it
use
hurt.
what I must.
Nice going, Yuffie.
I show no mercy.
A critical hit.
I will fight
Heisme's
by
a
this
real
power.
Watch me!
What?
Looks like that's
Kind of
all
colored
of
by
us.
numbers at this point.
Great
It's kind of
job,
nice.
everybody.
We're done. That was horrible.
Okay. We'll still go this way just to clean up the red crystals. Ooh.
They saw us.
I see the enemy.
Charging in.
Do it again.
Forward. Let's push through.
Come and get.
Let's
need to
stash
go
that
hit
somewhere
him.
safe.
They look pretty tough.
Charging in. All right. How's that?
Expect no
There we
favor.
go.
Trinity. Now get ready.
Now accept your fate. Some darker arts.
Pierce through.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I pray you're ready. Heed me!
That one looked like
Face
it hurt.
me.
Nice going, Yuffie.
Die! Formidable indeed.
I will come forth, royal soul.
Don't if I can get closer.
Moving back.
Oh,
I
hold on.
call upon
I've
a
got to
royal
kill it on
soul.
this round or it's going to wipe us out. There we go.
Looks like that's all of them. Great
Add
job,
people in the
everybody.
front row.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
I am most certainly stronger than I
New
was.
ability.
We have yet to defeat them all. On guard.
Come on.
I'm right here.
Stand for you.
There they are.
Time for some close combat. All right. How's that? Let's push through. Forward.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
Nice and clean.
That takes care of the crystal, I believe.
I see the enemy.
Time for some close combat. Let's push that. All right. Let's push through.
How nice. This should prove useful.
We're getting tons of leaves in
Yes,
here, though. Let's go through here. This way, this way. And then a couple of hard rights. So weird that we went down all the way just to go back up.
Well, isn't this
Past
what I
here
am?
lies the chamber where you will undergo the trial and acquire proof you seek. It is impossible to know what form your anxieties will manifest, but please know that all of us, the chief included, await your safe return. May your fortune favor you, Lady Yuffie.
Right there.
Charging in. Let's push through. How's that? Come on.
That's the end of it. I hope.
Golden
Just take it.
beetle.
You can always toss it later.
What is this?
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, a nice tanky set for what's her face?
Whoa.
I've already forgotten her name.
Amazing.
Ought to plateau and make ourselves a save. Now, I remember this being something about fire magic or something.
What now?
Just in case, I'm gonna move everybody to the back row. Oh, no, not what I meant to do. Back row. Back row.
This is the place.
I can feel it. This is where the trial will be held. Are you prepared? Let's go.
Oh,
Okay. This must be what brother mentioned.
Oh, I see.
Bizarre shape, I see. To test is to fight through this without being intimidated
Leave
by
it to
it.
me.
Nothing we aren't used to. If we pool our talents, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. Yes, I feel that together with all of you, I can do this. Please lend me your strength.
Of course.
It's a sentient hat? Ugh, what's the point in doing that? That's so frustrating. Like, she was already in the party.
This is the last of the trials.
Face me!
Give this all we've got.
That all you have?
I will.
Oh, I probably should have given him a fire attack.
Nice hit. That was perfect. This is just what I need. Raging fire. Hit their weakness.
This is the take
Don't
my
let out
fullest
now,
power.
Heed me. Yeah.
You think you're so assassin? No, forward! Now accept your
You
fate!
hit their weakness.
Coin.
Nice move, Heisme. Masked dancer.
That literally made a fart noise.
Summoner, come forth now.
Yeah.
Let us
hit their
clean up the
weakness.
assassin!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay.
Nice move, Heisme. I call upon a royal soul.
This is the power set.
I pray you're ready. It is your turn.
You. I show no mercy! Commendable bearing.
Merchant!
Nice hit. That was perfect. Masked dancer.
Oh, I needed to do the other one. Oh well. This should finish it. If.
That'll do.
Unscathed on a boss is just silly.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
I wonder
I
if
wonder
what.
if what you got earlier could serve as that proof of victory you want. I mean, I'm not seeing anything else you could use.
These bones are aged. Old relics of my fellow countrymen. I wonder how many have fallen here. And what do the trials mean to them? My own deeds merely live in their shadow. Because it was only by chance that I entered my fight.
I'm sure all of this is part of your trial.
Is it? So you're saying that the path which led me here, all my experiences, it was all a trial? There's a favor I might request of you.
Okay.
For my entire life, I have seen myself as an offering. I thought of nothing except that duty. That's why panic took root in me. But at the same time, if my past had been any different, would I have had the strength to defeat that monster? This trial has shown me I am more than an offering. While it revealed my weakness, so too did it reveal my triumph. Now, my only desire is to seek a deeper faith in myself. But while the outside world is still frightening, I'd like you by my side. I know I have room to grow as far as believing in myself, but my belief in you is already as the tallest oak.
Of course. You needn't even ask.
How happy you make me. Finally, I understand. This power which burns within me. That is the proof of victory I truly needed. Only I can know what I might bring to bear. That must be what my brother wanted me to learn.
I feel like we're reaching, but sure.
I've made my decision. I will fight for the good of everyone and everything. For all the world. What's this? A handshake? Wait, I see you're offering me the type of handshake practiced by those in the outside world.
I can sense Yufa's trust in me as well as her determination. We are now married.
The Oracle Priestess, Yufa. Within her dwells the virtue of the Summoner. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
My heart is aflutter.
There we go. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the summoner from Yufa.
But,
Apologies? Does shaking hands make you nervous?
oh, no, not at all. It is not so much to ask. It's just that, for the Mystari, handshakes mean two different things. One meaning is simply trust, which you offer now. And the other... It matters not. That is, please don't let it worry you. My sincerest
It's probably like
appreciation.
oh my gosh. Caster Labs is down again at exactly 148, as it always is. Because God forbid it works for more than 5 seconds.
Now then.
Hooray! Wisdom level 4. Now all we need is to work on our imagination, which we might get on our next
Wisdom.
meditation attempt. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thy knowledge, yada yada yada. I don't care, get me out of here. Wampus!
I thank you greatly, and may I suggest we turn toward home?
Very well. Let's
Oh.
return to the entrance.
You missed out today, Wampus. Well, not missed out. I just got back, and I've been debating on whether to even keep streaming today. And I just made the decision where I might be okay for a little bit. My blood sugar dropped pretty hard, so I had to like stop stream and grab some lunch. But my hands aren't shaking finally, so I'm gonna see how we're doing. But I should be okay. I don't know. I've been so sick, and I've been like throwing up from that anxiety from the stuff we talked about. I've been like ridiculously sick because of it. Due to the rejection sensitivity dysphoria thing. No, it's okay. I'm like, here's the thing. It's either I stream or I go sit and watch a stream. You know, like my day's not really changing that much.
Okay then. Right?
Tired, huh? Then let's think about what to eat. Yeah, so between that and the weather, it's been so cold here, and I'm just like, can I hibernate yet? I would really love to just
I'm
curl
quite
up in a ball
grateful.
under a blanket with a book. I like to say it previously, but I would once again like to reiterate my gratitude for aiding me with my task today. These Mystari trials are truly interesting. I suppose it's not rare to mark the tradition in adulthood by facing down a scary foe, but this is a whole other level. There's so many skeletons about. I suppose many fell there without even completing the trial. Rather harsh for a rite of passage. Perhaps this island's harsh environment inspired the ritual. They need warriors hardy enough to withstand the worst of these plans, and made a trial to match.
Quite.
That makes no sense because there were Magla crystals in there, dude. Lance is almost ready, and as if anticipating our departure, the tides have settled down most conveniently. We'll finally be able to set off for Altabury soon enough, what? Considering Fidelia on the mend, we should make most of the time that we have left here. Maybe we can hone our powers and help
That
out
was
the
a job well
islanders.
done.
I imagine you all must be tired as I am. Perhaps after our meal would be a good time to adjourn. I'd like, oh gosh. How is a yawn in a video game contagious? Can we just talk about that? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. Wampus, how has your day and night been? I know you have turned into the nightiest of night owls.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It seems Barden sent me a letter. What crap have you sent me today, Barden? I take it back. Life-saving medicine, well worth the addition. This is our last day on the island. We need to spend tonight formulating our plans for tomorrow. So if there's something else that you want to do, let's get it done during the day.
Just lovely.
Hulkenberg finally has her stuff. Does that mean... I'm gonna try something real quick. Let's go and talk to some of these other people. I don't think his quest is ready yet.
You've come.
Oh, I guess. What?
I'm sorry.
But your quest says it's not ready. What's the point in highlighting these if... I don't understand some of the stuff in this game, I swear. Can we find her then? Can't go visit her at the moment. I didn't figure we could. Okay, I guess we're doing Barden's quest.
What now?
You've come. I thank you.
I'm very grateful. I don't even know how to express it to you or your pals. It seems to have taken refuge in the desert nearby. I can lead the way if you don't mind taking your gauntlet runner. Gauntlet runner, yes. I love this dumb thing. I heard the ground rumble. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself.
Yeah.
Dude. Seasonal affected disorder is so flip. Let me backtrack for a second. I haven't taken my vitamin D today. Okay. It's so much easier where I used to live in a few years ago. I lived in a college town, and it was quite a bit easier to just go to tanning booth every couple of days because there were so many across the campus. There was like 4 across the campus, and a short tanning bed trip on the lowest setting was enough to like fix my vitamin D issues and like fix my seasonal depression. That it was worth I think I paid like $10 a month or something. Like it was really cheap. This is the human we fought before and could not beat.
I'll do all I can. Victory is at hand, my friends! Charge!
Hey, work
To the rear guard!
Remember when
Assassin!
you ate us? Well, I sure do!
How
He did eat us.
disappointing.
That is fair.
I will fight with Merchant!
Nice hit! That was perfect!
Holy
This'll be over soon. Looks like
crap!
we can't
That
brute
is
force through this one.
that is a ton
I'll
of help.
show you. Burn!
Everyone, oh souls of kings, give me strength. Come forth now.
Man, does this guy not have a
Let us clean
weakness?
up. Assassin! Rancor!
Yeah, streaming and stuff is a bit of a balance. Especially if you're not getting enough sleep because of it.
Captain, they've slowed you down.
It's really hard not to like
Hey,
connect to
don't get
those.
sloppy,
Oh my
Captain.
gosh.
Don't underestimate me. Behold this power.
Okay.
No, come on, follow me.
together then.
Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
The one time I didn't taunt them, they finally used a single target move. Okay. Rude.
Juna, your speed's
Take
down.
my fullest power. Heed me.
Yeah.
You
Yuffie
think
hit their
yourself
weakness.
equal to a Yuji that now accept your fate. That all you have?
Nation.
Heisman,
It's okay.
They cut your speed.
We can do this.
So be careful.
What have we not tried? We haven't tried thunder and we haven't tried ice.
This should work.
You hit their weakness.
Okay, ice is the weakness.
That's
That is
your putting down the
unfortunate.
royal soul.
I do not have anybody that
This
can
is just
cast
what I
ice right
need.
now.
Raging fire. Captain,
This
they
is the
slowed you
power said
down.
to belong to a priestess. Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
That one looked like it hurt.
Assassin!
Nice going, Yuffie.
Advancing!
Yuffie, they
Oh,
slowed you
power
down.
of kings!
Let's take
Merchant!
Gosh, that's no damage at all. Also, he's making. I don't think you've dodged yet.
Yuna's badly
There you go.
hurt. Get her some healing. Juna, are you okay? You look like you're about to drop.
This should be good.
Thanks.
I am grateful.
Quite a boon.
I shall do. Here I go. This may be closing in on the enemy. Take my fullest power.
That one looked like it hurt.
Now
Nice going,
accept your
Yuffie.
fate. I need this. I'll use what I must.
It's okay.
Let's go. Here's through.
Don't
Really hoping to get a poison affliction on it so it would hurt itself in battle.
Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing.
Juna's probably dead.
You're
He's about to
strong!
collapse. Someone heal him fast.
Yeah, him not being able to like properly dodge
anyone
any of
get our
this
healing
kind
souls
of.
of kings,
kind of
give me
horrendous.
strength.
Let's have these guys through.
I knew you'd
Big
help.
fairy stuff.
Thank you.
Much thanks. Huh. Now accept your fate.
Juna,
I
your
will
speed's
smirch it.
down.
Better be sure. Take it.
That was helpful. That helped.
My thanks.
I'll show you. Burn!
I mean, trying to burn a sandworm probably isn't the best either. So much damage.
Yuffie, they've slowed you down.
It is your turn. Thank you.
Be neither timid. I'm barely staying awake.
Captain,
It's okay.
they've slowed you down.
We can do this. This'll do it.
Thank you. Thanks.
Quite a boon.
This'll be a watch me.
Raging thunder. How did that miss? Come on,
Really?
Juna, focus.
Giant fire tornado. This is 400-foot tall worm. Okay.
A blunder.
Captain,
I
they've
can do
slowed
this.
you down.
Come forth now.
Face me.
You
What?
missed?
Coin
on
can
your
solve
aim,
problems a blade
Heisman.
cannot. Take it.
You hit their weakness.
I'll
That's your
give you.
opening,
I'll
Captain.
show you. Maybe not.
I call upon a royal soul. Burn! That one didn't hit.
With you.
Come on, Juna, focus.
Trivial.
He hasn't dodged a single one of those.
Refuse to die
Collapse.
yet.
Someone heal him fast. His anxiety has weakened her, and she's under attack.
We will not fall here!
Oh, thanks, Barden.
Victory is at hand, my friends! Charge!
Heisme's in real danger. He needs healing now.
I pray you're ready. It is your turn!
Captain,
My
they've
son
slowed you
must.
down.
I'll use what I must.
Didn't I have? Oh, it's only the lower level one that has the life. That's
That all you have?
that's unfortunate. I didn't plan for
Coin can solve problems a blade cannot.
that. Let's do this.
Here.
You hit their weakness.
Watch
That's
me.
your opening, Captain.
How's this?
Much thanks.
Even my strength will
That
be needed.
was not. I swapped her mask out and she no longer has the good heal. That's terrible.
We have provisions.
He's been sending us life-saving medicines, and I have 99, so it's just been disappearing into the void. Him being a dodge tank is not helping either.
No coin to your name, eh?
Come forth, royal soul. Come on.
I will, Luigi. I will.
will
How's,
give you the
how
performance
is
of a lifetime.
your doctor's appointment going?
Let's do this together.
This fight is not going well, but try this.
Please allow me.
Going for the weak spot. Great job, Juna. Now they're weak to something new.
He can't dodge like a single thing, and I have him in like max dodging abilities right now.
Now is the time to defend.
Heisman, they cut
Perhaps
your
this-
speed, so be careful.
Coin ready for impact.
Captain,
I'll be fine.
they slowed you down. Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
The block is so good.
They're all hurt bad. Can anyone get on healing duty?
No use holding
helped.
back. That helped.
Much thanks.
Captain,
You think
they've
yourself
slowed you
equal
down.
to a Ujief's agility?
Oh, we.
Now
Is there
your
at least
fate.
any way to
No,
fix
forward.
it?
Assassin!
You hit their weakness.
Let's stay calm.
Nice move, Heisman.
Don't.
I call upon a royal soul.
Oh, I did have it. I just clicked the wrong one earlier. Okay.
Raging
It's just me
fire.
being it. Oh my.
Come on, Juna, focus. Use her down. Someone
My
help her.
fate.
Juna's badly hurt. Get her some healing. Yuba's down.
Falling back.
You gotta help her.
I stand ready.
Juna, are you
Coin
okay?
can.
You look like you're about to drop. Defending for now.
Oh. Is it the issue you were having with
Gotta wake her up.
your monthly visit of that being really rough, or just something else? I mean, if you don't want to tell me, obviously that's fine. But
Come on, not like this. Someone.
I know you were
help,
having issues with
please.
that.
Allow me to use this.
Time for my Yuba's
It's
down.
okay.
Back.
We
Ah.
can do this.
Yep. Fibroids or something
Take
like that.
I
Can't remember what it's
rejoin
called.
the
There's a
fray.
specific name for it. Where it's just like there's not much you can do.
Captain, they've slowed you down. Guards up.
Everyone
let's get
is
everybody but
Let us
They
cool.
cut your
main
speed.
character.
They will fight
careful.
And the main character can great fairy dust.
This should work.
That was helpful. Thanks.
My thanks.
Well, don't forget that and your electrolytes. Extra iron, that type of thing.
I'll do all I can.
I'll show you. Burn!
Eve, take my fullest
This
power.
is such a long fight. Kind of ridiculous.
Perhaps if I can get close, Summoner.
Heed me! You missed!
You
Yuffie!
think
Greatly
yourself equal to a
increased
Yuji's
attack
agility?
chance with a guaranteed critical move. Still missed.
I'll use what I must. How disappointing.
Now that's finesse! Beautiful dodge, Heisman!
Here's through!
This is just what I need!
I can do this.
That one looked like
Be
it hurt.
neither assassin.
Nice going, Yuffie!
That all you have?
I'm all prepared. No, this won't. Let's go.
Myriad shot, I guess. That was awful.
He's about
Ridiculous.
to collapse! Someone heal him fast!
He's supposed to have like the highest evasion in the game. I swear it just doesn't work.
Someone get back in the fight!
I won't last much longer.
Heisman got
Okay.
knocked out! We gotta revive
Let's
him!
use a balm of life on him
get
just so I
some
don't have
use
to
out
deal
of
with it.
I shall repay this
I
favor
cannot
tenfold.
fall yet.
Everyone get on healing duty!
I must hold back.
We'll do a life-saving medicine on Yuffie.
Juna, are you okay?
Perhaps this suits
You look
me
like you're
best.
about to drop!
Life-saving
I was saving
medicine
this.
on Juna. That bite, I think, hits harder and harder each time you use it.
Captain, they've slowed you down!
Come forth, Royal Soul!
Did I actually hit it
Here's
while it's down
through!
there?
Big dodge!
Don't
Nope.
get sloppy, Captain! We'll be fine!
From
I
a
kind of
distance, I
figured
shall take
it
a
wouldn't,
defensive
but that
stance.
didn't go well.
I see your game.
This fight is
Captain,
ridiculous.
They've slowed you down!
Oh, power of kings.
It's okay.
Merchant!
Behold this power! Raging fire! They sure don't give up
This is
easy!
those souls of kings. Give me strength. I'm sorry, everyone.
Captain hurt bad!
Still fight!
Let's get him some healing!
Oh my gosh, this move again?
The moment of truth. Victory is at hand, my friends. Charge!
The captain's on his last legs! Someone,
Okay.
get him healed
Kisame
up.
has more than enough health to survive this without
This
it.
should work.
Thanks. Coin.
Bracing!
This'll be over. Starts up! Ugh.
This isn't even like supposed to be a super secret boss fight. It's just like a regular
Get her
one.
some healing! Juna, are you okay? You look like you're
Assassin.
about to drop!
Commendable bearing.
Let's stay calm.
Nice hit! That was perfect! I'll show you! Sorry, my
Even
mistake!
Summoner. It is your help me finish this.
Let us clear. I'll use what I must. Apologies.
Would
Would
so
you finish
close.
it? I see your game.
Badly hurt! Get her some healing!
There you go, Heasman.
Juna,
Get those
are you
dodges
okay?
in, man.
Come forth,
You look like
Royal
you're about
Soul!
to drop! Watch me!
I'm gonna greed this and probably hate myself for it. Yes, it worked in my favor for once.
To ever greater heights.
Wow, what?
I feel stronger.
You got 10 leaves out of that fight.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Ha! I have never.
Ah, I didn't know I had.
Tremble before me!
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Hey!
Barden, look out!
Right there!
Captain, now's our only chance. The fight has to end off screen. I apologize. I'm causing you all trouble.
Everything okay?
Are you hurt? Well, this is nothing. One of my few redeeming features is I'm right tough to kill.
I thank you.
Defeated the giant sandworm and saved Martira and got some more
All right.
courage that we didn't need. Huzzah! All of this because I just wanted to push courage to 5 because it was going to be really easy. I could finally see your power with my own eyes, so that's how you defeated Lord Jonah's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. You really are something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you, Mom. Please give my thanks to your friends. Ugh. And with this, we saved Martira.
Right.
Let's go tell everyone. Good idea. Everyone will feel at ease once they know the giant sandworm is not coming. I just want to tell everyone you saved the town once again. Let us return and reclaim it. Then I'll depart from Martira forever. He's still very melancholy, I swear.
Thank goodness.
Worry not, his life's in no danger. He just fainted from his exertion. He really is some kind of man fighting a giant sandworm. Let him rest in the administration building. Even Gastrix can't complain at this point. Not like this guy's around. Not like that guy's around, though. He's hiding somewhere.
So.
Why would Barden do something so risky, especially for the people who voted against him? All he did was idiotically fight a giant sandworm, which wasn't even coming here to begin with. Truly a desperate move.
Ugh.
Go away. Barden protected the town, not you guys. I mean, Barden can be kind of scary, but deep down, he's actually really nice and he loves us. Child, that's all for show. All he wants is power. Do you not remember how he did as he pleased to all of you against your wishes?
Excuse me?
Is that true, you think? That he just wants power? I happened to see him in Axis's workshop picking out weapons. And he lowered his head and said nothing while his sword was tempered. Didn't boast in the slightest. Surely he sought power. I also saw Barden before he left to fight. He bought a huge amount of wound care supplies at the apothecary, and I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything was so he wouldn't worry, no? He didn't want us to panic, but continue on as normal. Tell me, such a man could anything be anything but good? You speak words of praise, but do you not remember Barden required your help? He always leaves things for others to handle.
No.
But do you not remember you're the one who preached collective responsibility? That's right. It is, as you say.
Just so.
All of us have always been reliant on each other, but strangely in this instant, we suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto a single man. We chose to stolid Barden to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry when he didn't shoulder them precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barden wanted power over the whole town, it was us who wanted Barden and the town to do our jobs for us. Self-governance should not be this way.
That is true.
It's true that Barden lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't as perfect as everyone wanted, but he never ceased his effort to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much. We should be the ones who think about the town stuff. We can do things ourselves, all of us. We just tried to make Barden do all the work, and that's sad. Does something happen to Martira again? He says he wants to play.
Such a great relief.
Oh, so I managed to save the Weans after all. I can sense Barden's profound gratitude and solid faith in me. We're almost there.
In the end, I managed
Escape
to
the
protect
master.
it.
Certain exceptions, escape will always succeed during squad battle. That is kind of fantastic. I've never, well, I was about to say I've never tried to escape from battle, but
Many thanks.
thank you truly for
Now
saving
then.
Barden. We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town too. We'll figure things out ourselves. I trust Barden to care for the people of Martira and return to the group. I feel like I've gotten more support from the people of Martira thanks to Barden's increased faith in me. Oof. We're getting there. We're getting there. Now, I think we still have one night mission to do. Oh, no, we don't get a night mission. Okay, that's fine. Wait, are you saying the autocorrect added the emoji? I don't understand. What?
What's up, Del? Something on your mind?
Hmm?
Has
Nothing, just thinking.
Oh no. You're not still feeling unwell, are you?
It's just a twinge now, that's all. I'm sharp as ever, me.
Are you sure? Because I remember, once the big fever passed, you went hot and cold again a couple more times. I've never seen you go down like that.
I said I'm fine, didn't I? God, but you don't worry too much. Come on, I'm starving.
Something's bothering me.
Really? He seemed pretty healthy to me.
Oh. Well, it kind of fits. Trying his best to surviving. I'm like, not quite worded right, but
Just
sure.
a bad feeling, I suppose. It was a human that wounded him. Hard to say whether the Magla might have any nasty side effects. You know.
You mean he may need magic healing? I don't know if we're gonna find that here on the island.
Hey, is there any way we could get Rella to take a look at him?
Rella?
Magla-born symptoms can take a turn for the worse incredibly fast, no matter how healthy you are. I'd rather not let it fester.
Well, we do claim to help anyone in need, eh?
Yep, that is what we signed up for.
But don't forget that we're fighting a battle. And if you cannot distinguish friend and foe on the battlefield, it will be your end.
I know you're right. But I get the feeling those two are telling themselves the same thing.
What if, now, what if, instead of speeding to her doorstep, we ask her saintliness to come here? It'll just take a bit of conspiring to get our story straight. I mean, I'm not normally a chap to take sides in this sort of thing, but those two hardly strike me as the evil type.
Look, Captain, I wouldn't feel right ignoring this. Will you please go to the royal capital for me?
No problem, I'll go.
I knew you'd say that. Well, if Rella's coming here, I guess it won't be that much trouble.
Thanks. I remember I called you too soft once. I see now I was wrong.
If that's sorted, let's get it done sharpish before any complications crop up.
Thank you so much for your help leading the evacuation. They tell me not everyone got a chance to thank you. So on their behalf...
Don't worry about it. Didn't want the annihilation of a whole village on my conscience is all.
He's such a tsundere.
Wasn't expecting you to handle the evacuation side, Del. Thought for sure you'd be the first in the fray with the human.
They healed me up. Gotta repay the favor, don't I? Wouldn't feel right otherwise.
Then for their sake, you should take care of yourself, too.
I like Rella a little bit.
What? Who the hell? No way. Aren't you Saint Rella?
You're joking. You're not joking. Why is she here?
I love you, Basilio. You're kind of my favorite.
I called for her and she came. You that surprised? I know people in the Crown Theocracy. My work speaks for itself these days.
It's almost time for the Saints' Day festivities in Montario. Having been invited, I was in the area. I heard about your splendid work, Fidelio and Basilio. I hardly recognize the two of you.
You remember us?
Of course. This is a bit of a reversal, though. Back then, it was you helping treat Basilio's wound. I can tell how far you've come since then.
That's exciting.
But I've also heard about your own injury. Your right foot, I'm guessing. Have you felt any sudden fevers come on? Let me have a look.
Oh, wow. He just agreed without, like...
Yes, that should do. I can see you had an expert looking after you already. Physically, you're as well as anyone could ask. But... Fidelio, is there something you feel lost or anxious about?
Oh, he does have melancholianization or whatever they're calling it.
Where's that coming from?
I've talked to lots of people and observed the flow of their magic. By now, I'm certain that Magla is connected to our emotions. When I speak to someone who's feeling strong emotions, I can sense the state of their heart as if seeing it with my own eyes.
Nah, I'm sound. Nothing's getting me down.
Liar.
I see. Then you should be fine. Just don't take life for granted, or your treatment will have been for nothing. Keep on living, all right? For now, let's see. Run to the beach and back with Basilio. If you can make it without slowing down, then clearly there's nothing wrong with your foot.
Hey, sounds like a laugh. Just like when we were kids. Step lively, Del, or I'll leave you behind.
Basilio, man.
Hey, what the hell? I said I'm fine. Oh, damn it. Basilio! Hang on!
Thanks, Rella. When you told me about the first time you'd saved someone's life, I didn't realize you were talking about them.
You're in Luis's entourage now. Yet you needed our stories to match in front of the brothers. You're swimming in dangerous waters, aren't you?
Kinda.
Not just that. You've got a gauntlet runner that can teleport across the land and an elder captain who wields it through magic. That's a lot to take in.
Yeah, but do you want to study it and be on our side? Huh? Eyebrows, eyebrows?
Well, how do I put this?
I didn't realize it when I met you before, but you're already one of the top candidates. I saw the King's Rock. Are you intending to confront Luis?
Yes, that's right.
Well, there you have it.
So you're committed to this path, no matter what. I knew this day might come. It's not my place to stop you.
Come now, do you have to be so bleak? I've already spent my fair share of time with Luis, you know.
Don't underestimate Luis.
The music left. Where's my cheery music?
As far as the Crown Theocracy knows, the King's magic will protect the highest candidates from any harm, and they think that guarantees their safety at the festival. But I've done my research. Some attacks the barrier can't stop. I believe the magic only prevents underhanded approaches, like ambush.
So there's a loophole.
It's not widely known, but take a duel, for instance. Both parties identify themselves, fight with consent, and the magic won't protect them, no matter their standing.
But if you just have to identify yourself and agree to fight... Oh, was that why the battle with Gladel?
Suffice it to say, the King's Shield is not perfect, and Luis will surely exploit that. I have a terrible feeling there will be bloodshed before Saint's Day is over.
Oh, yeah.
I won't try to stop you, but be careful down the road, all right?
I'll protect Juna. I promise.
But where is this coming from? Honestly.
Then please, look after Juna.
Ugh. You do know I'm not a child anymore.
I don't know. Your chibi version, you're only like 1.5 feet tall.
Keep up, Del! Gotta be faster than that!
You spring-heeled bastard, you've got the height advantage. Damn it, you haven't won yet.
I suppose we'll have to leave it there.
We sent Rella back to Grand Trad with teleportation magic, avoiding the gaze of the brothers, who fortunately too winded to notice. Yeah, it's instantaneous too, so all we have to do is get on the runner, pop, pop, and it's done. Like,
Can't deny it this time, though. You lot did fantastic.
And Lady Juna's safe too. I owe you thanks for that, if nothing else. The islanders gave us a map of the east side of the island. Their way of thanking us, I suppose. You're welcome to it, if you don't waste it.
See? Old Del's great at looking after people. He saved loads of them in the evacuations.
oh.
Oh, belt up, would you? been meaning to ask. That's a book, yeah?
Okay, we're about to use the book to capture hearts again.
Didn't take you for a book reader. Lord Luis likes them though. Often got his head berries in one.
By the way, doesn't Lord Luis have this same book? I hear it's been banned.
How should we know? Not like we grew up round books. People barely literate nowadays, frankly.
So, what's it say? As long as we're killing time anyhow, let me see it.
The one time the book is like useful.
In this world, one can become anything they desire. Neither birth nor status decides your occupation.
Huh, sounds grand, that. You think this place really exists?
Of course not, you muppet. It's a fantasy, remember? Anyone is free to become anything. This is a paradise of equality and freedom, devoid of discrimination or prejudice. Pretty words, then. But if everybody's free to do what they want, they'll work out their own reasons to be prejudiced. You can call it a utopia, but I reckon people living in it might romanticize our world too. At the end of the day, dreaming of escape will only ever be a dream. Nothing changes unless you do it with your own hands.
Aye. But if we really could do anything, I quite fancy opening up a little diner with you, Del.
You like singing, eh? And I'm dead handy with a cook pan.
We could invite Lady Juna over.
Host a fancy soiree of our own. Every night, just us and our best mates living it up. You telling me you don't like the sound of that?
Basilio.
Get your head out of the clouds, Baz. We're long past being able to get away with that. Doesn't matter anyway. A dream is just a dream.
I don't know. I think
Time
we have
marches
Basilio on the hook.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
My back is killing me today.
Oof. Now then.
Well then, we'll be departing today, but what's this I hear about festival on the island? The islanders all seem to be heading for the coast.
Yes, of course.
The village wants to show you their gratitude to us, wishing us a safe journey. Thanks to the tides, I believe we can still make it by the deadline, even if we leave tomorrow. The festivals include a sacred rite where the dragon god statue is alight in the ceremony bonfire. It said that if you offer prayers to it with someone, your wishes will come true. Oh, isn't that just marvelous? And who will our dear captain pray with tonight, I wonder? Basilio. Record the adventures thus far. So this is a full closure of the act. That's kind of cool. You just closed the tab. That's funny. With that decided, we all helped villagers prepare for the festival, and once the effigy of the dragon god was complete, the sun was already down. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but Grius didn't get to read the book with us. The only time Grius knew about the book was when we read it with Stroll. That is some of the most low quality fire I have ever seen.
A far cry from our first night here in a cell.
I hear 'tis a festival in the dragon god's name, meant to ensure a safe sea voyage. In place of a lighthouse, their fire is kept burning until the morning.
Okay, to be fair, we got locked in the jail cell because we were drinking their high priestess's bathwater. I feel like we deserved it.
I say, these locals are bally well informed. They're up to their gills in practical and theoretical Magna theory. Not as focused on the mechanicals as us mainlanders, but the land's far from barbaric. Their insights could rather improve the runner's design, you know?
What?
Ah, speaking of, I finished with the lance replica.
We're finally ready.
Woo! Grand, ain't it? Del's all better, and we've got some choice souvenirs to bring back to Lord Luis.
We're not out of the woods yet. Don't be too quick to celebrate.
Hey, come on, lads, loosen up! It's a party! We've all had a little fun.
And you? What's a sanctist fat cat like you doing getting all giddy over a pagan festival?
I have to laugh, don't I? You know, I thought the Crier's life had made me pretty knowledgeable about our world, but turns out most of what I knew was lies.
Ooh, you know, I bet that's a big crack to his, like, well-being.
Makes me think. Maybe this is how my old father felt.
Crier a family trade, eh? Imagine that.
The Crown Theocracy does love their hereditary titles. Yeah, my old man was a serious fella. More than me, that's for sure. He called out corruption where he saw it. Made him a pariah. But there you go. Yeah, I remember he once flat out suggested igniters were more dangerous than the Crown Theocracy was letting on. And there was that riot in the slums, of course, the one started by that Parapus. The church dismissed it as paupers revolting over their conditions. But my old man, well, he said it wasn't a riot at all. Outright accused the Crown Theocracy of turning an innocent Parapus feral through horrific magic experiments.
And because of Brigida's storyline, we know that is what happened.
What?
Who knows what really happened there? Either way, nobody took my father seriously. He was condemned as a liar. And he died young. Just the way it is, I suppose. People will always prefer their own feelings to the truth. Happiness is a luxury hard to come by otherwise. Hard to care about the world after that. I was a poor excuse for a crier, if you ask me. Yet, here I am. It's beyond weird. Somehow, you lot have managed to make the world seem interesting again. I'm genuinely grateful, you know? It makes a man feel as if he owes you.
You owe us nothing. Can't afford any rumors about you being biased in our favor anyway.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Honestly, though, you need anything, you've got me on your side. I'll do what I can. For now, I'll catch a boat ride to Altabury ahead of you. Once this festival's over, it'll be farewell for the moment. So, let's make this a bash to remember.
Yeah, he's not very tall.
Now, time for some fun. Bring out the treats.
Uh-oh.
And those are?
Is it pill bugs? No, they're stems. Okay.
The fruit is called dragon's tears. They're quite precious. Their tree only bears once every few years.
Ah, just delicious. Beyond delicious.
Yeah, Fidelia's not very tall. Poor guy. He's the older brother.
Wonderful. This again. Hulkenberg's tastes are a dubious metric at best.
Please, it's the rarest of harvests, and we would like to share it with you.
The juice bursts forth as soon as I put it in my mouth.
Sounds. I feel quite.
Right?
Oh god, it's alcoholic.
What's going on? There's something odd about the way those two are laughing.
Oh no.
But he's crying. What is this fruit?
You see, in old times, old long times ago times, people ate this to reach a higher plane of existence and talk to the gods.
Ha! Yes, you certainly appear to have reached some higher state. Glad I passed.
Phew. Finally back to normal. Well, that sure felt like a festival. Not that I'm complaining. Oh, and did you hear? The people of this island make a wish over that flame. It's said that if you write your wish on a piece of paper, it'll bring you good luck. We don't often get to relax like this. So why don't you go there with someone?
Oh no, they're gonna make me choose? Certainly have plenty of time. This is a rare opportunity. Who should I invite?
Have you decided on someone?
This is literally a once a playthrough thing. Droll still passed out. Let's go with Gallica. Yeah, right?
It's so pretty.
I wonder if I could have saved it before this event and just watched all of them. Whoops. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. I saw it and was like, oh, wait, way to go, Surrybot. Just immediately ignored it. Oh, man. So, I don't really have much plan left for the rest of stream. We're going to hit this cutscene. I think we have just cutscenes till the end. Hopefully we can get to a save point before then. Oh, we did get a solid save point. If this is over quickly and I can make a new save point, I will go back to the previous save point and we'll do this with Stroll. If I forget, it is my cat's fault. I don't know why I'm blaming him. He's just asleep and I can blame him for stuff because he's not awake. All his fault. He's old. He's hating the cold so much. We're actually looking to get him, I think it's called cortisol shots. His arthritis is acting up to the cold, and I just feel so bad about it. I already have a save, remember? I was like, oh man, this means that's the end of the arc. And then it immediately went into this cutscene. I didn't get an option to do it. So we literally have one right at the beginning of this set of cutscenes. So I'm going to make once we're done with this and it'll let me back up, I'll do a new save just to a new slot entirely so I don't screw it up. And we'll do the next one back. Yep. Hey, what do you think God is? What? Sanctism and this church religion both have a God, right? And they all believe God protects them and makes them happy, but is it actually possible for everyone in the world to be happy? If someone's not happy, what is their God doing? Maybe God's testing them? Testing them. Why would God need to test people? As if life isn't stressful enough already. I just want there to be less unhappiness. Though, I suppose it's pretty hard to quantify, really. Anyway, back to reality. Shall we go and make our wishes? Nothing to lose from trying, right?
Yeah.
There we go. If you don't grant my wish, you'll regret it. You hear? I think adding that gives it a better chance. I'm not sure God would be very scared of you.
Oh, come on.
Hey, just because I'm a tiny fairy doesn't mean I can't be scary. I wish for all the world's anxiety to be replaced with hope. Why not dream big, right? When we don't know what lies ahead, that's when we're the most anxious, right? That's pretty true of most of our lives. All the more reason to enjoy life for what it is, hope for the best. You've got to expect to be anxious about stuff.
Right.
That's a pretty good perspective on it. I'm just saying if we can't wake up the prince, I think that would give I'm just saying if we can wake up the prince, I think that would give people hope. And considering how far you've come, I think you're going to see it through. Have you really thought about that? How far you've come? I mean, you've grown so much since you got pushed off a cliff in the desert. I should know, I've been there the whole time.
So
what did you wish for? Oh, wow. I wished I could be closer to you,
What?
Gallica. But back it up. Why would you wish for something that's already true? I'm sure that when you make a wish, God listens.
Thank you.
I had a great time at the festival. Thanks for that. I'd like to give you something. Not as a thanks anyway. I found it on the beach the other day. I mean, this is from the bottom of my heart. Take it. Take care of it, will you?
Sure.
Thank you, Gallica. It's a weapon. A weapon, okay? Getting it back to the runner was a nightmare. You better equip it. After Gallica gave me a gift, we returned to the others. The Whalebone Rod, a legendary tier magic staff. I wish it was another abacus. Our merchant is falling off. I really need the higher class.
What that cry was talking about.
Yeah. Sounded proper familiar to me.
It's easy to blame the Sanctus Church for the whole thing. But maybe not all of them were happy about it. Makes you think. I remember St. Rella looked like her heart was breaking, seeing us at death's door. Maybe she knew what was going on.
I don't think Fidelio was an option.
Del, what are we believing, really? Are we absolutely positive that, you know, Count Luis's vision and ours have enough in common?
I thought we were done talking about this. He's the reason we got this far. A couple of Parapus orphans. Nobody else wants us. Nobody cares about us. We'd be nothing without Count Luis.
I know, Del, but he makes all them speeches about equality, but in the end, he's gonna leave the weak to die. I heard him talk about his ideal world, and it sounds like a world where we'd have died alone in the dirt. No Saint Rella to save us. Is that what we're fighting for?
Too late for that kind of talk, brother. Blood on our hands either way.
Hey! What are you two doing on your own? Come join the party! You'll miss the whole festival.
Lady Juna.
What's that look about? I know you're absolutely smitten with me, love, but you needn't be so tense about it.
We just call the dude out to his face.
Do you plan to kill Count Luis?
What are you talking about? He can't be killed anyway.
Lady Juna, I don't think your heart is with Count Luis anymore. Or maybe it never was. There's a side of you that you only show them. But us, starting to think we've never seen the real you.
Are you really so worried for Count Luis? He's the one who measures worth in power. So what would he think to hear you underestimating him?
So you don't actually work for Forden or nothing then? No ulterior motives?
I've been with Count Luis since before the race even started, haven't I? Ever since he was stripped of command.
Hey, Del.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. That's my fault. But trust me on this. I promise I'll make sure this world's got more to give you two than despair.
I saw it with my own eyes. That lance gets past the king's magic. That means it can kill a candidate. They were testing it among themselves, and Lady Juna was right there with them.
Okay, he says he saw it. He was laid up in a hospital bed, and we were on the thing.
You serious? How are we supposed to report that to Count Luis?
Don't worry, it's my own problem. I told you to leave the thinking to me.
You know, I really like Lady Juna's songs. And I like seeing you listening to her when you get the chance. You got arm around your heart, Del, and her music pierces it. I don't want to kill Lady Juna. And you don't either, Del. Do you?
So tonight's our last night on the island. Ooh, tomorrow's the big day, so let's make sure we've plenty of rest. Oh, and this is the end of the thing. Let's do this. We said we were going to make a new one so I didn't screw it up. And we should have just enough time to fly through this.
What now?
Okay. God, which one was it? This one? Yeah. Sun's already down. It's struggling to figure out what I just did.
Have you decided on someone?
There we go. Yeah, so we can't take, it has to be one of the people that's already part of our team.
Eesh.
My lord, what's in those dragon's tears? Got Hizme blabbering on, crying his eyes out. Then Hulkenberg and Yufa were having swords fights with their arms. This banquet's been memorable. Right, now seems as good a time as any to go make our wishes at the Dragon God statue.
All right.
You make your wish. Consider a few, but settle on wishing for our victory over Luis. Felt important enough. We'll have no second chance after all. You really think about it, you realize how much each passing moment, any number of people out there in this country are making their own wishes for the future. And all of those wishes, they're our responsibility too, and I find that somewhat terrifying.
Some things...
That's not like you at all. The brave face I put on has to fall off sometimes. You know, I have a dream. I have this dream sometimes where Luis gets the best of us and we die. It scares me. I know it's ludicrous. I know it's only a dream, but I can't help but being terrified.
So?
What about you? Do you wish for something? I forgot to. I did. I wished for the country. Your wishes, they seem to come true. I felt that way since all the way back at the fort. Regardless, I have faith in you, that is, Bon.
Hey!
Hey, did you two make your wishes? What'd you wish for? You're not supposed to tell anyone,
For
you know.
real?
Well, that's unfair. I bet you told Bon. Oh, I see. Something not fit for a lady's ears, was it?
Huh?
Oh, come off it. If that's the impression I give you, you're sorely mistaken. Tell her she's wrong, Bon. Never mind that. Did you notice the brothers have been staring daggers at us since earlier? Seems like a good opportunity as any. Might be time to go sweet talk on me. As easy as that. She's so aware of her surroundings at all times. I suppose that's how she managed to sneak into Luis's good graces.
What?
I thought she was just going over there to flirt.
What the?
Are you daft? She's obviously going over to see what they know. Hard to tell what the Magnus brothers are thinking. Let's pray they don't catch on.
Right.
All right, I found something interesting on the island. Fairly decent greatsword washed up on shore. I'm not sure if you find it useful, but I think it's best in your hands. It cleaned up rather nicely with a little bit of elbow grease. I left it on the runner, so if you want, you can go have a look. Oh no. Oh no. Ah. We got a different weapon that time, and it was based on his starting class. She got the whalebone earlier. Okay, hold up.
What now?
Hold up. I'm suspicious. Hold on. Wait a minute. Now, I'm still probably going to go with Gallica's because I felt like hers, in the long run, I felt like hers meant more. But if one of these other ones gives an abacus, just saying. Where's Brigitte when I need her?
Have you decided on someone?
Okay, so Nurus? I mean, he'd probably give me a crossbow if it's based on his class he gave us.
Well,
Fine vista this. Makes me regret leaving my paints and canvas back in the runner. Bright red flame reaching up to the starry sky. All rather picturesque, isn't it? I've got to burn this into my memory. You must really like to draw, Nurus. I'd say it's more like it helps me find inspiration. Drawing fish in the sea, birds on the wing, you learn perspective more in or around about the world around you. If you need an example, look no further than the amphibious gauntlet runner. Boggles the mind, eh? I had to design all completed in my mind, but I never thought I'd see the day where it actually crossed the sea. Though if we're going down that road, I used to think I'd never see the runner put to proper use in the first place.
Thanks.
So let me thank you. It's all thanks to you that one dream has come true.
Listen.
Likewise, Nurus, you really helped me out. I dare say this is as good time as any to make our wishes at that bonfire. Dreams won't end with the gauntlet runners alone. Why, if anything, the real quest starts now. No harm in asking a god for help, what? Come now, off we go.
Aha!
Oh, look. Rather impressive. We just have to write our wishes on a piece of paper and throw it in then. On second thought, I think I'll have to change my wish. You're bound to wish for the good of the country or something of that sake for your friends, I bet. Then there's me next to you with only selfishness in mind. I don't really mind, though.
Come now.
Well, if you're going to be gracious about it, that makes the whole bally thing worse. Hold on, the Islanders have never said that you had to narrow it down, your wish down to one thing, eh? Then my wish is to fly the sky will stay as is. I'll add an extra pair for everyone to stay safe on top. Yes, I dare say that's a worthy compromise.
Hey.
Say, I'd rather have that thoughtless pillar of fire. Suppose I used magic to generate something similar, then used the updraft for vertical lift. What do you think? Yes, I could test the principles of the runner's controls. Problem is the staying power. Seems worth an experiment later.
Speaking of...
Just remember, there's something I wanted to give you. You see, one of the ideas of the Gauntlet Runner Fly was launching it using a massive sort of custom designed ballista. Except no matter how I calculated it, the runner tended to come apart mid-flight. So that was a lot. However, even if the prototype model isn't as good as the ballista, it turns out it's a rather fine crossbow. No use to me, so you might as well have it.
Quite.
Yes, turned out quite nicely, if I do say so myself. Failure not at all, eh? Leads to little surprises like this. Whenever you challenge yourself, you'll always get something meaningful or valuable out of it. That might even be more important than success, but more indulgently, it is a failure that we find new charms in life. Now then, let's go get you some life's true charms. Prototype beta. So, weirdly enough, it looks like all of them are important. Gallica's felt a little bit more earth-shattering, I guess, of like her just suddenly questioning like everything about herself. Seemed a little on the nose. Just in case, I'm gonna come down here and we're gonna load up this one. I'm gonna load into it. That should be the Gallica answer. I'm gonna check and make sure I have the equipment we need. And that was for the what? The mage or something, right? Wizard. Yeah, whalebone run. Okay. Let's check that in items. Whalebone rod. Small MP recovered every turn in battle. Not bad. Not bad at all. And 320 attack damage, which is kind of massive. Like, we've gotten some other really good weapons recently for classes we don't use, but that's ridiculous. Okay. With that being said, we will probably check out the other ones. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing is so that if I accidentally load into the autosave, it'll be this one. And I have to protect against me forgetting things. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Now with me exiting with the whalebone rod, that's going to be the one we like load in with. I still want to do Hulkenberg's. I feel like hers is probably, I'll do all of them, but I feel like hers is really important. Yufa's, we don't know about her enough for me to really care, other than it'll give us another like summoning staff. Oh, okay. Let's do this. And then big. Whoa. 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 Okay. Oh, thank you for stopping out, guys. It really does mean a lot. Had a rough week this week, obviously. To get in chat with everybody kind of warms me like it really, really was helpful. Don't know who we should go bug. There's a few people we haven't visited. There's a few people that are way too massive for us to like go check out. I would be a little too nervous to I'd be a little too nervous to go raid those guys. Ooh, you know who is available? Lynn Alexis. She so there's another streamer called Honey Yagi. She streams really late at night. When she does, she's had some real life stuff that's kind of put her back burner. This is a model sister of hers. The person that drew Honey Yagi's model drew Lena's model. She's super wholesome, and she's playing Fields of Mysteria. So we're gonna go check her out. As far as the weekend goes, I'm not gonna probably do any surprise streams. I think I'm just gonna work on art and rest. That being said, though, I could change my mind because the kids are going to be home all next week. I might be able to stream Tuesday because I think they're off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And while they do try to give me time, I mean, they're kids. Sometimes they just want to play with dad, and then I've got to go do stuff. So I think on those days, we're just going to call the stream off. I might do a late night stream on those days if I feel like it. But outside of that, I think we're just going to do our normal stream on Tuesday and then nothing for the rest of the week. This whole time, I never hit start raid, so the timer didn't start. Whoops. Such a shame. One of these days, I will get this in the right order. I think we're good to go. Thank y'all for stopping out. Y'all have a great day. Bye. Bye-bye. Everybody else, y'all have a good day as well, okay? Bye.